Content warnings can be found in the description or in the chat. Enjoy the show.
It's summer break for the students of Mythos University, and our 6 mythical students and alumni have decided to vacation aboard the Norwegian cruise line in the land of Scandinavia. They will face their most difficult challenge yet: adulthood, making money, and deciding whether or not to fight against fate. Spunky Taylor as Nova, Daniel K. Hargrove as Kairos, Camera Connie as Evan, Meadow as V, Classic Sam as Shadoni, Taylor Hellstrom as Icarus, and Justin Gagliani as the Dungeon Master. Summer break has begun.
Hey gang, and welcome back to another episode of Mythos University Summer Break. Last we left off our... God, it really sticks to my actual real mustache hairs.
That was a very spicy fuck.
Before I go into... You're welcome. And before I go into... the recap, which I was about to do, let's do introductions, I suppose. I'm Justin. I use they, them pronouns. My last name's Galliani, and I'm going to be the Dungeon Master for this series. I'm joined today by a cast of incredible mythical students who are ready to fight a bunch of undead Vikings aboard a cruise ship. Typical stuff for D&D, I imagine. Let's go around and I guess let's do it alphabetically.
Oh, I guess that's me.
Like you say,
Such a great idea.
I'm Connie. I go by she, her pronouns. Today I'm going to be playing Evan with he, him pronouns. You can find me on all the socials at Camera Connie, and I'm so excited to punch some stuff.
Hey everyone, how's it going? My name's Daniel Hargrove, also known as Daniel the DM across all corners of the internet, and today I will be playing, yet again, Kairos, and guess what? We both share he, him pronouns.
That's exactly what I was going to guess. I can't believe you took that opportunity away from me.
Amazing.
Howdy! I'm Meadow, and I'm playing V, the stoner Herringon with a lot of issues. And I'm so happy to be here.
Hi, I'm Classic Sam NYGM, known across the social media space as Classic Sam NYGM. I am playing Hedone, and her pronouns are she, her, mine are she, they.
I'm Taylor, go by he, him pronouns. So does my character Icarus. I work with Justin on the So You Want to Be a DM podcast. You can find us all over the internet at So You Want to Be a DM. Yeah, I'm super excited. I'm ready to start flying around and start smashing some stuff.
I'm also Taylor, aka Spunky Taylor, and I'll be playing Nova, and I'm ready to fight.
Incredible. Then let's waste no more time and get... Oh, super important. Yes. Valid. Now let's get into it. Last we left off, our mythical students from Mythos University found themselves on vacation for summer break. They all met up on the docks of Oslo, about to get aboard the Norwegian cruise ship that was going to be their home away from home for the break. Everyone in the gang was excited to meet up, except for Kairos, who seemed surprised to see his friends. Apparently, his whereabouts have been unknown, and he's been off the grid, barely communicating to anyone. That didn't stop V from trying to solve yet another mystery, this one having an extra thread connected, or better yet, perhaps a heartstring. And still, V has her own internal battles as well. And in many ways, all of our mythical students do. Nova was told by her dad, Poseidon, that she had to amass followers in the months after winning the Olympic challenge. Going door to door proved difficult, but this Y app and social media might make getting followers easy. And there's Evan, son of the late Hermes, the new owner of the Hermes Express empire. He hopes to use this vacation not only to connect with his friends, but also to expand the business. And maybe, along the way, he and all of us will learn what a write-off really is. Icarus, who also experienced the trauma of losing a parent who committed great evils. But Icarus has their work, their wings, and seems to have found some more artificers named Brokir and Sindri on the Y app. But the mysterious Y app isn't all good news. Hedone, personal assistant to the CEO herself, Freya, finds out her boss has an entire other business venture that she didn't know about. How will this affect her? Unfortunately, We don't have time to answer these questions right now. Swarms of Draugr make their way onto the deck of the Fjord F-150. They are riding aquatic skeletal steeds that cut through the dark waters under this barely moonlit sky, and the fight is on. We already rolled initiative at the end of last episode, and so we are kicking things off almost immediately with V, who finds herself on the deck of the ship, sitting with Kairos as all of this chaos begins to happen. The two of you are the first to notice this happening. You hear, in addition to the normal sounds of water movement as the cruise ship cuts through the River Edda, you begin to hear more commotion than what would normally be occurring in this moment. And so it's not too surprising when you look over to the edge of the ship and begin to see skeletal and rotting hands clasp on and pull themselves up onto the deck of the ship. And with you on this deck of the ship, you guys are not the only passengers here. There are some innocent bystanders standing by. There is a tabaxi tiger man with a big Polaroid camera around his neck. There's a small human man, also a Polaroid camera around their neck. These are clearly tourists, because that's what tourists look like. Lots of Hawaiian shirts, lots of cameras. On the back of the ship, we have 2 more tourists. There are also some tourists there as well that might need rescuing, who knows. The rest of our gang, Hedone, Evan, Nova, and Icarus, find themselves kind of in their rooms. But over the actual loudspeaker of the cruise ship itself, you do hear an announcement go off. It is the captain speaking, actually. Captain Brunmigi, the captain of this particular sea vessel. As you hear the chime go off, and then his voice continue over the loudspeakers.
Well, it looks like there's trouble ahead, and we need to fix it. So, if you're aboard the Fjord F-150 right now, this is your captain speaking, Captain Brunmigi. I ask all of our guests, if you are capable of combat, please assist us in defending our ship. If not, we get it. We'll do our best, but whatever. You do you, I guess. Anyway, Captain out.
And the message ends. And with that, the rest of you are alert that something is going on. Danger is happening. You're just kind of towards the end of V's turn is where you'll start to hear other guests beginning to scream as these monsters are climbing aboard. And with that, V, please kick us off. No pressure, first combat, first person to roll in the game. No big deal. Just live your truth.
Sick. Great. So I was under the impression all my friends were here with me, but it's just Kairos.
It's just Kairos.
I think V doesn't have a very easy time leaning back on those long chaises type of things, those cool things where they bend back and it's a bunch of plastic straps against your skin. It's the worst. So she doesn't sit back on those. But she is sitting straight up, sipping coffee, trying to get back into the flow of just being around Kairos. And I think it's 2 seconds after she lets herself actually laugh at something he says, lets her guard down half an inch to where all of a sudden these Draugr are coming up. And I don't even think she realizes that she gets up, but she's already turned away from Kairos, but she's still speaking to him. And she goes, "Yeah, right, great talk. Did you look
What?
different. You got better, right? At fighting?
Yeah.
Great. See you later." And she's gonna turn and rush for the first one she sees.
Heck yeah.
And I think, if I may flavor this in a way that's a little creepy, but I think true to character.
Please.
I do think she hears Nike's voice in her head, even if it's not really her. It's like all of the conversations they've had, little pieces of that are coming to her. And she's hearing, victory is near. Keep climbing. Like all of this stuff. And V's like,
Just
fuck,
do it, okay?
Fuck. Like she's like, I gotta do it. And she's going to, yeah, why not? Full send. You see a flash of blue in her eyes. As she twists in the air. She is jumping and twisting, Kairos, and she's going to grab the Draugr off the side of the ship and go over. Flash of blue is her casting Water Walk, which she can do now. So everyone up here on the deck that she can see as she's going off over the side, now if they are pushed over, they will be able to walk on water for a bit. So I'm just trying to keep everybody safe and get the threats away from the civilians.
Okay.
And she's gonna and just kind of twist and turn her body and head over the side.
Heck yeah. And you're bringing that particular
Oh, yeah, he's coming with
you.
me.
Amazing.
I think in his
Yes,
ear,
please.
I whisper,
Yeah.
I'm your best friend now. As I like take him over the side.
Yeah.
Or try to.
In the
dice have
split
not been
second
rolled.
in the split second before hitting the water ground, because you're now it's a surface. You all you hear in response to this from the Draugr is and that's it.
You know what? Oh yeah. So I'm going to try and tackle him over the side. I don't know if this would be a grapple or an attack. Like I don't know what you want me to roll for this, but that is what I want to happen.
No doubt. Yeah, 100%. Are you trying to cause damage with this?
Yeah, because I have water walk and he doesn't. So I'll drown
No
him
doubt.
as we land.
Hell yeah. What is the action economy on water walk? What is it an action or bonus action? or-
Yeah.
We'll start with that.
That is one action.
Okay.
So I have a bonus action that I think I'd like to do, if I can, is I'd like to use insightful fighting, which I can make an insight check against a creature against its deception. And if I succeed, I can use sneak attack even if I don't have advantage on the attack roll. So that means my next attack coming up, I can try and drown him. But for my first one, I just want to get him off the ship.
Incredible. Okay, so first let's do the insightful fighting thing. So go ahead and make, you said an insight check
Yeah.
against a zombie's deception. Well, good luck.
Yeah. I got a 17. So we'll see where that ends up. Maybe a nat 20
Well,
puts me down.
it does succeed, but they got a 16.
Ooh. Well,
I
you
think-
can't lie to me, best friend.
Yeah, and now just go ahead and make an athletics check.
Oh, I have expertise in that. Retired
Incredible.
kid, retired athlete kid. Okay, that's a
Well, if you'll need
13
it.
plus. Okay, 19.
19, incredible, succeeds. You manage to, while you're sprinting, spinning around, casting water walk on a bunch of people, grab onto this zombie and pull it over to the edge of the ship and fall a couple stories down. I'm going to say make a dexterity saving throw as you're holding
Okay.
on to this creature and falling off the ship, and you're going to hit a surface as opposed to splashing into water
Yeah.
because of water walk.
Yeah. Wait, what do I add to this? I mean, it's good, but how good? That is a 26.
Amazing. You're not going to take any damage from the fall. The zombie only takes a little bit of damage from the fall,
Dang.
but it's already pretty hurt. These guys don't look like with your insightful fighting, V, you're able to kind of figure out a couple of things in a short amount of time. That sort of Sherlock moment of time slowing down and you being able to read tiny little movements and body language and different things that you're taking in all this information and trying to create a plan. And there's a couple things that come to mind quickly. The first things are, these aren't your normal undead zombies where they're so mindless that their charisma would normally be like a -4.
Yeah.
Their charisma is a +2.
Oh, no.
There's reasons for this. You're not sure why that is, but something is different about these guys. And the other thing that you're noticing, even though it actually has nothing to do with the guy that you're on, or grabbed rather and pulled over, the dudes riding the horses seem way more powerful than the minions.
Noted. Okay. I think as we're like heading down, and it's such a long fall, looking in his eyes and like assessing every bit of him, you see like little math equations as we're falling in the air. And then as we smack into the water and he goes down for a minute under it, I think I feel like the crunch of stuff and I'm like, oh, dang, you squishy. I was hoping you were one of the real bad ones. Okay, all right. And then, she's ready for her next turn after that.
Amazing.
Squishy.
You are now on the surface of the water, standing there with this Draugr facing you. And you go and you look at the other guy. His horse is somehow, without the water walk spell, it looks like it has that ability built in, kind of, where it can step on water as if they're steps. And so even though it doesn't have fins of any kind, this is very much a horse that just has this skeletal presentation, black mane, and these like translucent chains wrapped around it. And then the person riding it has on one of those like skull helmets, like a deer skull kind of, and it has like these insane looking antlers that pop out of it. They're wearing very little to zero armor, these riders. And that's all you can tell from here.
If they're not wearing armor, are they just like shirtless skull dudes?
They are zombies, so it's like
okay, so I
flesh.
can see their body. Okay. I thought it was just hot guys coming down with their zombie pals.
No.
Okay, good to know. I was about to be like, call off the attack. No, I got it. No, you're right.
Justin's like, well, no.
I don't want to
just mention it.
But
let
me be really specific. I don't find him attractive. That's what I'll say.
Yeah, we don't yuck anybody's yum.
Yeah, I don't want to judge anybody.
There is actual
by all
violence happening.
By all means, you do you. But yeah. So after V's turn is Hedone.
Okay.
You're kind of like near your friends. You're like right outside your rooms and stuff like that. It's really easy for you guys to get to the deck.
Mm-hmm.
It would be for Hedone 20-25 feet. Maybe if you used all of your movement, 30 feet, you would easily get to the deck and be able to see exactly what's going on. You'd begin to hear the commotion. You hear shouts and screams from people aboard the top deck and stuff like that. You know that something is going on and it's abnormal. It's not standard. This isn't supposed to be happening. This isn't some kind of weird cruise event that they're putting on or something. Something's wrong.
Right. Hedone's obviously going to come up like the stairs onto the deck, like you said. But as she's walking down the hall and getting ready to come upstairs, she's like looking at her phone still kind of like multitasking, I guess. Doing whatever she's doing on her phone. And as she comes up, she realizes like, what the heck is all of this? And is anyone else, any of her friends near her, or?
Yeah, I think when like where you begin your movement, like where you start moving down the hallway and stuff like that, you're like essentially leaving your friends.
Okay.
Because your guys' rooms are all like very, very close to each other.
Right.
So.
So she comes up. She's up on the deck. But she comes up on the deck and she's like looking to her right and looking to her left, and she's like, "What the hell is going on here?" How close is she to this? To the back of the boat, the horse with the.
That guy's still in the water.
So he's in the water.
The horse guys are still.
Oh, so he's
water,
like, oh,
so
I can't
see him. But you do see, like, several zombies, all in this kind of, makeshift Viking Norse armor. They have like shoulders with like straps on them. They're carrying very makeshift looking weapons that are completely rusted from the water of the River Edda. And their skin is almost sloshing off of them as all of the water is sort of decaying their bodies even faster. And they are just mindlessly crawling onto the ship in droves.
Okay.
And they don't seem to be discriminating who they're trying to attack. They're just going for the closest bodies. And you do in this moment, this may not have been Hedone's intention necessarily. You do put yourself in between your one of the zombies approaching from the back of the ship and a very small crocodile wearing a raincoat.
Oh,
a bright yellow rubber raincoat. who, as soon as you approach the ship, he just says to you, "Oh, thank you so much, lady. Listen, I'm here from Sphinx City. I live in the sewers, but this is not the vacation I paid for."
Hedoni, I can't remember the character. Hedoni's gonna go, "Oh my god, you're like I know Sphinx City. Like, I've been there. I love your fit. Like, it looks great.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
I'm just gonna suggest that you go downstairs right now, because I think it's
literally on my way.
Yeah. Also, there's so many cool people in Sphinx City. I love it. But go downstairs, and she's gonna turn her attention to the closest zombie, actually to the two closest, I think, and she's gonna cast Tasha's Mind Whip.
Hell yeah!
At 4th level.
Oh fuck! That's normally a 1st level spell.
Yeah, it's normally a 2nd level spell. Tasha's hit his laughter is 1st level.
Gotcha.
So we're gonna do it at 4th level. So that I could get more than one target.
Hell yeah. Okay, perfect. Well, these are zombies. So you're hitting 3 of the zombies.
3 of the zombies, yes.
Amazing. Blue succeeds.
Okay. Blue succeeds, so he's gonna take half damage and suffer no effects. The other 2 are going to take 3d6 damage. So you want to roll, or do you want me to roll 3d6?
You roll, please.
Oakley. That's 15. So one of them takes half of that. One of them takes half of that damage.
What does your mind whip look like?
So she's gonna, after she's says to the little crocodile, she's like, "Oh my god, I totally need you to go downstairs and be safe." She's gonna mean girl turn. I don't know if there's you know what I mean, that turn, that slow turn mean girl look at all of them in the eye, the ones that she could see, and are you serious right now? Are you all serious right now? Because this is not the move. I don't like it. And she's gonna.
2 of them get absolutely mind whipped by this attitude.
And it's just full mean girl, just talking shit. This is not the move. This is supposed to be a vacation, and this is blowing my my freaking feelings right now. I don't like it. You need to get a life or something. Be gone or do something else. The 2 that failed they can't take a reaction until the end of the next turn, and on their next turn they must choose whether to move, to get a move, an action, or a bonus action. They only choose one of those 3.
Incredible. Awesome. I've marked them specifically so I remember that. The one who does succeed, you turn around mean girl style, you say, "What are you guys doing?" And this one does one of these where they go,
"Oh,"
and that's all they say. They still take some of the damage because they can't avoid it. But it seems to be the and I think that strikes you as interesting, Hedone. The fact that there's some sentience here. There's a little bit of
there's
the fact
something
that they're not totally mindless. Right? There's a personality, maybe. It's hard. This
and
is
she's
weird.
gonna go ew. Oh. She's gonna do that thing whatever. But totally what the fuck?
Incredible. The small crocodile folk just goes, "Oh my, you go, girl. You tell him. All right, I'm gonna run now. I'm gonna escape and run.
Go downstairs,
sweetie.
You need to go downstairs.
As soon as it's my turn, I rolled terrible on initiative. I'm the last to go. You guys need to save us." Oh no. And so after Hedone's turn is Kairos. Now that is your turn.
Oh shit! Just jumped off the. Okay, Eros grabs his new greatsword. It's just the blade is just completely blacked out. It's a meteorite carved into a sword, and he just looks at the 2 civilians in the bow, I believe, of the ship, and just says, "Hey, I need everyone to take 10 steps back. I'm about to cast a very, very powerful spell. So if you could just take 10 steps back, that'd be absolutely fantastic. I've never casted this before, and not." Almost ripped a hole into the fabric of reality. Sure, but just 10 steps back. And then he's going to click his heels together and cast Peggy's Stride. And just like when he was riding on the Pegasus going into first episode, the wings that turn into black flames that trickle around the feet to increase movement speed. He does the same thing, but his shadows turn into black flames, and then he's just like ice skating on the surface of the bow of the ship. Whoa. So his movement speed's going to increase to 50. And with that increase,
this is Phantom Steed.
No, this is a Chardalon Stride, but being flavored as Peggy's Stride, as a spell he learned from his little horsey. And so he is, with that spell, it allows him to not get hit by opportunity attacks. And anybody who he hits within his walking path automatically takes a d6 of fire damage. So he is just going to, in a like little curve, just walk past every single enemy on the bow of the ship that he can to give them a little bit of damage.
That's insane. Okay, cool.
Just so they take a little bit of damage, but he's going to end his trajectory here, standing next to this one. As he's like building up speed and like running faster and faster, he's holding the greatsword. It then begins to light up. And it just looks like a galaxy is flowing within the blade as it begins to shimmer with this like black and white. And it just looks like there's a cosmos inside of the blade. And then he just twists, turns, and as he gets to the last guy, he casts True Strike and is going to try to deck him in the schnoz. 25 to hit.
That'll hit.
Gotcha.
And with your Peggy Stride, you're also hitting the other two zombies that are on the front?
Yeah. So
in addition to the one you're hitting with your sword?
Yeah, so right off the bat, everyone's going to take 5 points of fire damage right off the top, just from walking past them. And then this guy I hit is going to take 19 points of damage, of radiant damage.
Cool. Describe to us how this kills him.
Yeah, so not only is the sword, the greatsword is glowing as he goes in for the strike, he also has a new ability called Gravity Well. So the gravity around him gets even stronger. So as he hits him, he flings him forward, his body forward 5 feet as it splits in half and just flies off of the deck.
Amazing.
And that is going to end Kairos' turn.
Incredible. If only V got to see that. Whoa. Okay. Evan, that is your turn.
All right.
Is it wrong for the DM to ship their PCs, or is this... Never mind. We'll talk about it in the action surge.
All right. I'm going to run out, see what's going on. I see Hodone's kind of handling stuff over here. So I'm going to run over here, and I'm going to see a zombie, and I'm going to do what monks do. I'm going to punch him.
Amazing. Please do.
Gonna run out. I feel like Evan's probably barefoot. Like he was like hanging out in the room, like didn't have time to put on his Birkenstocks, just running out. That is, so for my first attack, does a 19 hit?
Yeah.
Woo! All right. Great time. 6 points of damage as I come in with like a haymaker and I'm gonna do it again. Ooh, 19 before modifier, so we know that hits. So we're gonna go in and attack again. Same as before, another 6 points of damage. And then I'm going to spend a key point, and I'm gonna do a flurry of blows and go pow 2 more times. Okay, 3 does not hit. 12, 16.
A 16 to hit will absolutely hit.
Okay, cool. So then we'll go again. Even worse. That's a 5.
Okay.
These dice love me. And then I'm just gonna take a second and kind of take in what's going on. I've seen Hedone. I'm gonna kind of like peer over my shoulder and see if I can see anybody. I think I might be able to see V way back on the other end of the ship. No, V's in the water, so no, I don't see V. Take that.
You don't
right
see
back.
V. You do see an elderly couple that are just holding hands. They're decked out in bathing suits.
Yeah.
The husband is wearing an inner tube.
Perfect.
And they're just kind of walking around the deck. They seem a little confused.
So if you go right around, like if you go straight, and then you're gonna make a right-hand turn, and then another right-hand turn, and you're gonna go below the deck.
And that's how we get off the deck, because I gotta be honest, I'm not a fan of this. I don't remember signing up for that in the brochure.
No,
Attacks?
you know what? Excursions sometimes aren't always included in brochures. I'm so sorry about that. Just keep going, and I got your back.
All
like,
right, I
as I'm doing
that.
this, like whap whap, whap.
as they begin to walk away, which they will do on their turn, you just overhear very quietly them being like, "He was a nice boy. I liked it." I mean, I don't know where his uniform is. If he's giving us instructions and he works for the cruise line, I mean, where's his uniform? And he's barefoot. Did you see that? He was barefoot. But nice boy. Overall, nice boy. And amazing. At the end of Evan's turn, bad guys get to go. And so what is going to happen is this.
Of course.
The rage casters are going to go.
Say what now?
Said rage casting.
It's not a big deal. Rage. It's like a really simple thing called rage casting. So as a bonus action, they're going to rage. And what happens is, it's hard. No one really sees this because they're still very much closer to the water. But they are going to burst out these like runic tattoos across their chests, begin to light up with like ice blue coloration, almost the color of lightning, as they become empowered in this moment. And as a result of this, they can leave their steeds and fly onto the ship.
Oh,
that's great. I love that. I love it so much.
And as they all enter onto the ship, they're going to be casting some things. The one in the back of the ship, Hedone and Evan, you see this being with all these kinds of like Viking lettering tattoos across their body, even though it's like this desiccated and pruny skin from all the water and stuff like that, not to mention they're zombies. So it's really hard to make out, but clear as day, you see them lighting up with this like electrical energy as they just kind of float and land onto the ship. And as they do, you see their eyes light up blue as a crackling shield of electricity forms around them as they cast a modified version of Fire Shield on themselves. So that's what that guy in the back is doing. This guy in the front is going to do the same. So, Kairos, you see two spellcasting undead Vikings light up all of their tattoos and propel themselves using magic and flight onto the ship deck. The one that is at the very bow of the ship does that exact same thing. Their eyes light up blue, and you see almost like a force field, like this shield around them of electrical energy appears. And it just kind of coats their body like a Super Saiyan in the sort of Super Saiyan 2 sort of blue aura around them, kind of. The other one, their eyes go blue, but this time instead they pull their hand up to the sky and pull it down as a bolt of lightning comes down from the sky. And I'm going to need Kairos a dexterity saving throw as he casts Call Lightning.
I'll use my reaction to cast Counterspell.
Incredible. It is counterspelled because it was a third level spell.
And I think his counterspell looks like...
what does it look like?
Again, the shadows start growing more and more, and then it just looks like giant hands form and then just smother the spell and like clasp it, and then it just disappears and then it retracts.
Amazing. As that happens, the hand not only captures the spell energy, the lightning energy, but the sky clears up once again in that moment. And, well, that's all he can do. How many third level slots does this bitch have? Hopefully another one. Anyway.
I was nervous for a second because I was like, oh my God, he said Hedone first. I'm like, okay.
So after their turns, Nova, that is you with Icarus on deck.
Crazy. Alrighty. So first thing first, Nova's gonna hand her phone over to Sarah Sater and said, make sure to record all of this. All of me and my friend.
Okay. Of course.
Of this party. So yes. So but make sure you don't get in danger either. But yeah. So yeah.
All
right. So no, like Nova is gonna head out to like help out. I'm gonna hope this doesn't affect you, Evan. I'm gonna hope that it doesn't affect you when what I do right now. But I would like to do spike growth and grow some vines and stuff under the two undead in front of us. In front of me and Evan.
What's the radius on spike growth?
It is 20.
20-foot radius. Wowsies. Okay.
Watch your feet. Watch your feet.
Spike growth.
I think Noah just quickly tried to pull Evan back a little bit. It's like, no.
Amazing. Does your spike growth look unique at all?
Yeah, it's seaweed with spikes.
Woo.
Oh, amazing. With spikes, are there like sea urchins and like lionfish and all these like
algae? Yeah, like it's very mutated.
Hell yeah. God, that's a nightmare.
Yes, correct.
Oh, I both love and hate that. Okay,
Mine's just all Legos.
Amazing.
I fist bumper.
So you pop out right behind Evan, cast your spike growth. All of these sea creatures that are pointy in different aspects of sea life appear on the ship, creating this huge aura that is definitely going to mess up some zombies. You do see the one particular zombie, the one with the deer antlers and stuff like that. They do seem to be stronger. They're crackling with electrical energy. You even see like a blue, almost force field around them that's like lightning energy. So you imagine that the spike growth might not do as much to them, but it is absolutely going to decimate the rest of these zombies. Amazing. Anything else?
I ended there.
Amazing. Okay. Awesome. Icarus, that is you.
Oh yeah. So Icarus is the last one out the gate, running out of the cabin. As he's running, he hits the button on his wings to activate them. I see Nova and Evan go one way. I saw Hedone go the other way, so I'm gonna go follow Hedone. I'm gonna get to like about here or so, where I can kind of get a line of sight, and then I'm gonna use my meta magic adept to cast Blur as a bonus action.
Fuck yes.
And with that, a little gem that has been newly fitted into the button shines, and he kind of blurs out of sight and then just boop pops up right here, hovering right above the ground, so he's not affected by the spike growth, and then turns to the two guys and is like, hey guys, what's up, let's go.
Amazing. Incredible. So oh wow, awesome. Okay, cool. So you teleport, you fly up, cast Blur, teleport in, and you're ready to go for the next round.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Okay, well, that was quick. Okay.
Yep.
Amazing.
Short, sweet, to the point.
The gang is on the ship deck, and the fight is on.
That's my best friend. I didn't even see it, but I know it was sick.
I recognized the sound.
Oh boy. It is these crazy horses' turns. They have enough movement, and they have some weird stuff about them that they can get onto the deck. These crazy looking skeletal horses. It's as if they are normal horses who have almost like translucent skin, and so their skeleton pops out within their bodies, and then they have these ferociously sharp rows of teeth in their mouths, and the corners of their mouths seem to go further than they ought to. The one who stays in the water, and V is right there, is going to attack V. And so we're going to go ahead and do a multi-attack. The horse.
Get your hands off my bestie.
To welcome death. I'm just kidding. I love him. He's a horse baby.
I know. Animal handling. Can I take
And
the
he's
horse?
smiling at me. I love him.
He is seeming to smile. And just as you're admiring that, he bites you.
Ow. No. Bad
That's-
Penny. I've named him Penny in my head.
That's a 23 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit. No.
Okay. the hooves are a nat 1 though.
Oh.
And so they will absolutely miss.
Okay.
But you are going to take
1 damage.
12 damage.
Ooh. Did you know that my finger came off? That's a big chunk of my HP, buddy.
I know it.
Okay.
I know it. These horses mean business.
Uh-oh.
They are not just simply steeds. The
I
one
was
in the
hoping they'd
back,
just mean vacation.
Taylor, go ahead and roll 4d4 for the 10 feet of movement it had to move. Spunky Taylor, roll 4d4.
Oh, okay, I'm about to say, like, me?
I know. Nova, please roll 4d4
Thank you.
for the horse.
I government name. Wow. 9.
Incredible. Take some of that damage stepping on sea urchins and lionfish and sharp rocks and getting stuck in algae and stuff. And it's going to make its attacks on Icarus. It has another ability, but there's too many allies in the way.
Disadvantage because of blur.
Oh, because of blur, you're absolutely right. Okay. Here we go.
Good luck hitting that 19, baby.
There you go, tempting fate.
It's like a 15 on the first one.
Here we go.
Ooh, hey, that second one's gonna hit. That's
Shield.
a 21. That's gonna miss because of shield. Mother.
Yes, your
forgot that you had
spellcaster's
shield.
best friend.
Now I'm gonna write down Icarus has shield. Don't tell him what you roll to hit. Okay, now I know. You live and you learn. Both of those attacks miss Icarus as you're fluttering in the air and easily able to dodge. You see that the hoof attack surprises you as the horse whips around and tries to just back kick you in the head. Instant death, possibly. Who knows? But you managed to pop a shield out. What does your shield look like again?
So this gem has this is like a super spell worked gem, and it just kind of does a full on bubble around him as it. Yeah.
Amazing.
Like
the
a
bubble
straight up-
appears.
Like
The hoof
the sonic
slams
shield
into the
It's
bubble
just like
instead.
that. Yeah.
Yep. Hell yeah. Okay. That was the horse's turn. It is now the Draugir's turn. It was just going to move because it's been affected by the mind whip, but now Icarus is there and it could choose to attack instead. But I'm not going to do that. Icarus, you may make an attack of opportunity. If you you can't. You use shield.
Yep.
He is going to Nova 2d4 on that guy.
5.
5 on that guy. Boy, howdy. That he
Boy, howdy.
is
Hey,
ringing the
howdy.
doorbell on the death door of life. He is so close. Okay. I stumbled around that metaphor. Whoa. And this guy, he can move and attack. Actually, no, because the way this ship is set up, he kind of has to. He can't go through his friend though. Oh no, what can he do?
Nothing.
Yeah, he's kind of fucked there. His friend is blocking the way, and Icarus is at the top of the stairs, and he can't get past Icarus.
Hey, there's always the dodge action.
There's always the dodge action.
That's what it's there
I
for.
know it.
It's for
Don't I
times
know
like
it?
this, you know? Sometimes the game puts you in a sticky situation. Feel like you
Tell
can't
me
do
about it.
nothing. Just dodge.
Nova, if I can get another 2d4.
4.
That zombie just dies on anemones and urchins and lionfish and rockfish and all this stuff. It just steps on stuff and just is immediately like, oh no, what is this? Poisonous? Yep.
That's why you have to be careful
Dodge.
when you're barefoot, buddy. You gotta look around.
Gotta wear flip flops. This one can only choose to do a couple things. It is going to throw a dagger at Evan. That's all it can do.
Okay.
Does a 18 hit? Oh,
An
I should know
18
this.
Would hit. I'm gonna use deflect missiles to see if I can catch it.
Okay, incredible.
13 plus 12. I believe I catch it.
Yeah, I'll roll for damage just in case, but I'm pretty sure that's gonna be more than I can ever do.
Okay.
5 plus 3 is 8. 8 plus 2 is 10. Yeah, 10 damage.
Okay. I'm gonna spend a key point, and I'm going to throw it back at them.
Brilliant.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
All right, and so with that, I'm gonna roll a d6. 5. As so it's coming, and I think it's more of like the instinctive, like I don't want it to hit Nova, so like I hold my hand up, grab it, and like spin around, like gotcha, and then wham, right back at them.
Amazing. And what did you roll to hit on the attack?
It just says if I reduce it to 0, I can spend a key. Oh, sorry, I didn't say what the attack was. I should do that. Might miss. That is a. That's a 10. Probably doesn't hit.
10 unfortunately is going to miss, I'm afraid.
That's
so
fine. That's fine.
No,
I think I'm like spinning around trying to look cool for Nova because like we're recording and just like.
It does. Yeah, unfortunately, it does go wide. I will say you did notice that obviously you were able to catch it and harness that and take away any of the damage.
Yeah.
But once it leaves your hands, your hand is tingling and like a little, almost like numb, like pins and needles. And you realize that it wasn't strictly piercing or slashing damage or anything. You were also able to take away some of lightning damage. But you managed to do that. That was successful. Well done there. I guess we can also do a ranged attack. So we'll try and hit Icarus again. Even though
Icarus.
He's got
like,
shield up.
Trying to get me, bitches.
Why you bully me?
Yeah, I'm not gonna be able
I'm
to
in a
hit
bubble
that.
and blurred. All the bees.
No.
Wow.
Okay, this guy is now on the ship.
Oh no.
No, not the old people. They were so.
No,
Yeah.
I told them to leave. How low were they on initiative? Could they have not gone by this point?
The lowest. They are
Justin.
the lowest. Tourists go last in my room.
No, I told them how to leave.
I'm from the Jersey Shore. I don't like tourists. I have to put up with their crap, their shit driving, their littering. If I get a question about Snooki one more time, I'm gonna lose it. Okay. And he'll throw a dagger at Kairos. That will miss. Okay, we're gonna make 2 more attacks on Kairos. Jesus, they both miss. Kairos, explain to us how all of these zombies are missing as
I'm so glad
3
you asked.
different like daggers and attacks are all being thrown at you. You see the streaks of lightning as the blades themselves, their weapons seem to have this extra little lightning damage situation going on.
As the first thing that came towards me was the dagger. The dagger is flying towards me, and then the gravity just gets so strong that it drops to the floor. And then same thing with their attacks. The closer they get to me, gravity just gets heavier to the point where their attack starts slowing
All right,
down.
Satoru Gojo. Okay. Right.
Put up your infinity. It's fine,
Actually,
guys.
I'm not increasing the point between 2 distances. I'm actually just increasing the polarity of an object. That's entirely different than
Oh yes. Okay. V, I'm so sorry. A 17 hits. Okay.
Who's hitting me? I can't do anything about it. I'm just curious.
Zombie who's right next to you.
Wanna
the
know?
the Draugr who's right next to you is trying to hit you. So
That's
you're
fine.
gonna take 10 points of damage. Half of that is lightning.
Okay, and I am going to use my little roguiness to half that. Not the lightning.
Uncanny
one,
dodge.
I think. Yeah.
Amazing. It is now the tourist's turn.
Oh God!
This
Oh my God! Why are they still here?
It's just their
said
turn.
they
This is their
won't
first time
notice.
they've gotten a chance to run. And so the crocodile person will just donate. You're in the heat of the moment. You're surrounded by zombies. There's things going on. You feel the slightest little tugging of your from below, kind of like a child.
Oh my God!
tugging on
What?
you.
What? Like
I just wanted to say thank you. I really appreciate everything you do.
I get it. I totally understand that. And like, what I need from you is to like not be here because like you're kind of in my way. Also, just so you know, being from Sing City, there's this cool person that you totally need to check out called Parish Hilltop. Totally cool aristocrat. Like you should totally get to know her. Like you know.
Okay.
Anyway, so just saying.
Recently, a lot of CEOs got killed in Snake City. It's been a huge upheaval for
I know. I
capitalism
think
in
her
that town.
dad or something was like in there. I don't know. I wasn't sure. I would keep in touch
check
for a
on her
while.
if I was see if she's doing okay. And he runs away. Then we're gonna have this guy. He's
Who
gonna
could have done
disengage.
that?
Also 5, 10, 15,
Yeah.
20, 25,
Crazy.
30. That's as far as they can get. So the tourists are trying to get to the exits. They're trying to go below deck. They're trying to get out of here as best they can. There are more tourists on deck. The ones that we have on the map are kind of representative of more tourists, but these are like the main funny ones. But they are starting to escape for sure. That brings us back to the top with V. V, you're on the surface of the water. There is a cool but also strange horse attacking you and biting you, and a Draugr Viking zombie. What would you like to do?
Yeah. Sick. I'm going to, I guess, try to kill these guys. But I was hoping I wouldn't have to. Okay, so what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to attempt to... Wait, they're both still in melee range, right? Because one just bit me and the other one... Okay, cool.
Oh, yeah.
What I'd like to do is... I have to make a choice between my best friend and the best pet I've ever never had. I think I'm gonna try and kill the Draugr so I can still befriend the horse.
Absolutely. Yeah, for sure.
So I'm going to attempt to get this guy right in his zombie giblets with a 28 to hit.
Let me check.
Right.
I don't know if that was. I think it just might miss.
It just hits.
It just hits.
Just barely.
Lucky.
Just
I'm such a
barely.
lucky boy.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, do they have shield? No.
The way I was like, the zombie? That is... Wait, no. 8 plus 19 plus 5 is math, and that's the damage that is done to him.
22.
Say the result number, the final number one more time.
Plus 5? I didn't do the math.
8, 5, and 13?
Yes.
19.
8,
Okay.
5, and 19. So
Yes.
8,
Amazing.
5 is 13 plus 19. That's actually 32 damage.
32.
Amazing. It's too much damage. You don't even need to do that much because he's dead. So describe to us how V takes out this Draugr and is now alone with a possible friend.
May I? This is absolute fucking shenanigans. And if you say no, it would be the only rational thing to respond to this with. May I pitch you something?
Challenge accepted.
Okay, great. Because I did far too much damage, and because the Draugr is a zombie, I imagine I took my rapier and just sliced. Can I slice through to the horse?
You want to hit the horse now?
If I can. If I can't, best friend. If I can, murder. Right?
I understand, absolutely. If you want to have the momentum of your swing, also do a little bit of damage to the horse, I will allow it.
Oh. Okay. Yeah.
Heard it here first, folks.
I do want to do that. And
Leave
then I am going to. How far away is the deck that I jumped off of? Like how, like feet wise, jumping wise, how high is that?
30 feet.
Oh shit. Okay, yeah, I'm up there now.
This is a smaller cruise ship.
Okay, I bonus action disengage
rivers.
after doing a little bit of damage, and I'm gonna hop up to the deck again. Because being alone is scary, and I'm missing a finger. And that's canon now. Yes, that is canon now.
You gotta figure out a way to get your finger back.
Don't worry about it. I'm gonna talk to my best friend Pet right after this, I swear. And I think I jump onto the deck. I'm like spurting blood from my missing pinky, and I'm like, and I'm like screaming, looking for something to hit, but I haven't done anything yet. I just reappear on the deck, bleeding, missing a finger, and screaming in a panic.
Amazing.
Wow.
That's my turn.
Wow.
Whoa. Outrageous. And whoa, what a freaking turn. After V, Hadone, that you are up. I think by now the Mind Whip has worn off on those two Draugr, correct? Okay, cool.
Yes.
All right, go for it. What would you like to do? There are two right
Hadone
next to you.
Realizes that she doesn't like, first of all, zombies, gross, ew, don't like it. So she's gonna Misty Step the fuck out of there because that's not a thing. And then she's gonna be like, okay, so she's not feeling this whole zombie thing, and she, with all the projects that she had to do for Freya, like getting fashion stuff and getting references from movies and all these different things, she watched a lot of different stuff that she normally wouldn't watch. And she recently watched The Mummy, because like they had like this Egyptian theme going on for a fashion show. So she's gonna cast Infestation. It's a cantrip, so it's fine. Okay, so she's gonna cast it, and she's gonna cast it at the closest zombie. It's gonna be like flesh-eating beetles or whatever, parasites,
like
whatever you want to call
scarabs
it.
And stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Hell yeah.
And the target has to succeed on Constitution saving throw.
What's your DC?
My DC, as a wizard, it's gonna be a 13. Oh yeah, you guys don't know that she also multi-classed into wizard.
Nice.
Oh shoot. Okay. So this was a wizard spell specifically that you used.
Yeah.
So the DC is different than your sorcery DC?
Yes, my sorcery DC. So my sorcery DC is 15. My
Oh,
wizard DC is 13.
That's why I was like, took a pause because I was like,
yeah, because you're like, wait, huh?
Yeah, no. Yeah, no. Okay, they do fail though.
Okay, so they fail. So they take, and I said, what level I said?
Well, it's a cantrip, so it's gonna be
it's
gonna be at the 5th level.
Yeah, so that's 2d6. One. That is 7, and then additionally, because they failed, they have to move 5 feet in a random direction.
Hell yeah! Go ahead and roll a d4.
Gotcha.
Oh man, just runs off the edge of the ship.
It's a 1.
Bye-bye! Hold on a second, let me grab a d4. That is a 2, so that would be a south.
As these scarabs are eating this undead Draugr alive and also move him slightly south. Incredible turn, Hadone. Anything else?
Nope. She's gonna hold off on any reaction or anything else just in case, and that's it.
After Hadone is Kairos.
Did you have enough movement speed to go up one more?
Yeah. I have way too much movement. I have a sick amount of movement.
She's a bunny.
Love to hear it. The ultimate.
So seeing that you're there, he goes, "Oh, hi! Where the hell is your finger?" Oh, wow! Okay.
I tried to do something cool.
Yeah. Okay, give me 1 second. He puts his greatsword on his back. Says, "All right. I can totally do this without destroying the ship." In his hand, red energy begins to form, like the magic begins to coalesce into like this red ball. In his left hand, it begins to turn blue in another. And as the molecules begin to gyrate, he is then going to use his movement speed, because he doesn't know if they have counterspell. So he's going to take the safe route and jump off the ship before he casts the spell. So they won't be able to see him cast it. So I measured it out. It's going to take 45 feet for him to jump off the ship while also running in a zigzag to hit everyone with the flame trail of his attack. And then jump off of the edge of the ship. And all of them are going to take 6 points of fire damage as I run by. Once Kairos jumps off and is out of everyone's view, as he's free falling, he pushes the molecules together, and then they begin to turn like this, like purple, and then black as he begins to open up a black hole that starts to grow bigger and bigger, and then he condenses it down until it's about the size of a marble. And as he's falling, he shoots it up into the air so that it creates a gravity sinkhole with a radius of 20 feet.
Okay.
So everyone is going to need to make a DC 16 Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
As I cast gravity
this black
sinkhole.
hole appears, this gravity sinkhole. First, let's roll for the horses. You said Constitution? What did you say again? I'm sorry.
Constitution, DC 16.
2 successes out of everybody. 1
2
horse
successes.
and 1 rage caster, both with the red dot.
And then everyone else failed?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. So the ones who succeeded, they just take half damage.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone else is going to take the full 5d10 force damage, and then they're going to be sucked towards the center of the black hole, which is 10 feet up in the air, and then that activates my gravity well, which gives an additional 5 feet, so they all fly up towards it 15 feet up in the air.
Amazing.
That's so crazy.
And then I imagine
That's my
that
best
it wears
friend.
off, and they. I imagine
I
that the
can't see it,
gravity
but it
well
sounds really
turns
cool.
off, and then they fall again
Yeah, and then they fall on the start of their turn. They just fall 15 feet.
at the start of their turn.
That's so
I
crazy.
think it doesn't say when they would start falling. Doesn't say when they start falling. So it's up to you. If you wanna do that on
Is
this
the
turn.
duration of the spell instantaneous?
Yes.
Then we're gonna say they instantly fall.
Okay, gotcha.
Hell yeah.
Keeps
That's
things
so
a little
much,
simpler. Also,
That's
And
so
so-
much damage. You're gonna rip these.
I'm gonna
zombies
go
apart,
ahead.
Yeah, I was
dude.
just thinking that.
So much damage.
as they
That's
all
crazy.
get stuck up into the air and then fall,
That's
which is another.
so crazy.
Fuck me. Ruined.
At the beginning of the fight, View was like, "Hey, did you get better at fighting?" And Kairos is like, "Yeah, I guess."
That's
Jesus
going to be
Christ.
Comes out
28
like this.
points of
Right.
force damage. Rolled
24?
28.
28. Roger that.
As he's falling, he is then going to use his bonus action to teleport 30 feet
Sure.
back onto the boat on the top of the ship, onto like on top of the viewing bow.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And that ends my turn.
Amazing. 2 of the Draugr that are on the ship, when they get pushed up into the gravity sinkhole, their entire bodies crunch and become origami, but people origami, and they die
God.
again because they're undead, and so now they're dead
God.
again, re-deaded. And what a beautiful turn, Daniel. Thank you so much for that. And,
People
Wow.
origami. That is imagery. I need to keep that for later.
Put it on
Wow.
a t-shirt.
Wow.
All right.
pretty
Evan's
brutal.
gonna turn and look at V and kind of give her a huh as he runs off towards his buddy Icarus to try to see if he can offer some help because he's kind of surrounded.
Can
Spock.
I have you make a acrobatics check as part of
Can
this
I?
movement? Because
Can I?
here's what I'm going to say. I'm going to put the DC at a 15. If you don't hit it, you walk through the spike growth and you're going to take
Okay.
a decent amount of damage.
I shouldn't have said that. I'm gonna take the damage because I
Wait,
rolled a 3
flash of
with
genius.
the plus
Oh, no.
7.
God, I don't have my
Nope, it's
fucking
okay.
reaction.
It's okay. No, it's fine. It's fine. I got hit points. It's fine. I'm gonna use them because I need to help you. So I will take them. I shouldn't have been cocky. It's fine. This is my penance.
Nova, I need 3d4.
It's all because I'm being filmed.
I'm sorry.
As you're like,
Evan, I told you to
seared
you should put on shoes, man.
Next time I'll wear shoes.
Three.
It's just
Please.
3. Okay.
Where the fuck?
Some
Three
slides.
damage on
something.
24. Whoa. That's lucky.
That was,
That's
that
the
was a
power.
nuts one. That
That
was
is-
a nuts one.
That is the power of friendship, Nova.
Jeez, the power of
Amazing.
friendship.
And I will take the attack of opportunity from the Draugr to get over to the big guy.
Ooh, actually, that shit. I didn't think that was gonna hit.
It's okay.
Yeah, it's a 21.
That's fine. I have a plan. It's fine. The plan is to get hit.
Wow.
Okay. It is going to be 14 damage. Some of
That's
that is
fine.
lightning. Does that matter?
No.
I know you're an air genasi. I just want to make sure that you're not resistant to lightning or something.
No.
Okay, just checking. Amazing. So some of that is lightning as they strike
Yeah,
out
ow.
with a
Shoes,
blade.
shoes. Oh, next time I'm gonna wear shoes. I'm gonna wear shoes. Ow! Shoes. Okay. I'm gonna come over and I'm gonna punch the horse.
Incredible.
A sentence you can
Alright.
only hear in D&D.
Punch the
Okay.
That horse.
One doesn't hit, it's a nat 1. The other one is a 21.
That'll do it.
Okay.
I sure hope so.
And I would write. I'd hope so. Okay, yeah, I'm great. Another 5 points of damage. And then I'm gonna go ahead, spend a key point, flurry of blows. We're gonna try to hit 2 more times. 24 for one and 14 for the other.
Um,
I don't think the 14 hits.
it does hit. It exactly hits.
Ooh.
Okay, cool. Let's go. Okay. This one's going in jail. That's 5 points of damage for the first one, 7 points for the other. And then because of my drunken technique, I gain the benefits of the disengage action, and I also get another 5 feet of movement. So I'm just gonna go boop, boop, and skirt back over here. And I'm done.
Amazing. Okay. Awesome. I love that. And before we move on to the Rage Caster's turn again, hopefully at least one of them will cast a spell and not get counterspelled by Daniel. But we'll find out after these breaks when we have real sponsors. These are real
Jesus.
commercials.
Real, actual commercials. Yes.
We'll see you after the break.
I have DM dysfunction. I have DM dysfunction. I have DM dysfunction.
A recent study published by the Bardic College of Lore claims that 69% of dungeon masters suffer from DM dysfunction, or DMD. This condition has more facets than your favorite polyhedral. Some have reported burnout, writer's block, issues with balance, or inner party problems. At So You Want to Be a DM, it's our mission to not only fight the monster-like symptoms of DM dysfunction, but to treat the very cause of it. To do this, we implement auditory technology in the form of the podcast So You Want to Be a Dungeon Master. By listening to the tips and tricks provided by Justin and Taylor, DM dysfunction can become a thing of the past.
I've been a listener of the podcast for over 4 months now, and I don't have to worry about DM dysfunction anymore. And I just DM'd my first homebrew world, and I didn't have to worry about DM dysfunction.
With all the So You Want to Be a Dungeon Master content that I consume, I'll never have to worry about DM dysfunction ever again.
And neither will you. Check out So You Want to Be a Dungeon Master.
You can talk to your doctor today, or you can find So You Want to Be a Dungeon Master anywhere you find podcasts. Listening to too many episodes in a row can cause excessive imagination, lucid dreaming, lactose intolerance, and character death. Sorry, not death, character depth.
And remember, you don't want DMD, you want D&D. Has this ever happened to you? You're running a game of Dungeons and Dragons with some friends when one of them asks you a question that you don't know the answer to.
Oh no! One of my players just asked a question that I don't know the answer to!
Well, now, This absolute worst case scenario can be a fantasy just like your weird homebrew world where elves sound like they're from Savannah, Georgia, and dwarves live under the Jersey Shore boardwalk.
Where the fuck is that voice coming from? And why is it talking shit about my homebrew world?
Well, simmer down, dingo.
Did you just call me a dingo?
Do you want help or do you want to look like a lunatic talking up at the ceiling?
I mean, yes, I need help. Please, help.
Okay, so what you're going to want to do is head over to wherever you download your podcasts.
Podcasts?
Yeah, you know, like those audio-only talk shows.
No, I know what a podcast... Never mind. Now what do I do?
Search for So You Want to Be a Dungeon Master. This podcast will either give you the answers you need or tell you where to find the answer. Taylor and Justin want to help everyone feel comfortable and confident behind the DM screen.
Oh, okay, great. I mean, that doesn't really help me right now, but...
That doesn't really help me right now. Freaking bing it, kid. Since 2023, So You Want to Be a Dungeon Master has been providing tips and tricks so that aspiring, new, and experienced DMs alike can get behind the DM screen with courage. So head to your local internet today. For just 4 easy payments of $0.00, you can get access to more than a year's worth of weekly episodes.
Oh, hey, I figured out the answer to my question. Can you leave now?
But wait, that's not all. There's also a bunch of actual plays on the podcast.
Okay, I get it. I'll check it out. But can I go back to my D&D game? Or?
But wait, that's not all. So You Want to Be a DM also has a YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, Instagram, Discord, and some merch. So gang, check them out today.
That's it? We're done? I can go back to my...
But wait, that's not all.
Son of a bitch!
Has your dungeon master ever said no to your shenanigans during a game? Well, with Galliani and Hellstrom, they can't do that. If your DM denies your fever dream interpretation of the rules, then you're gonna want Galliani and Hellstrom in your corner. So just email us at soyouwannabeadm@gmail.com, or you can search for So You Want to Be a Dungeon Master anywhere you find your podcasts. And remember, if you're not having fun playing D&D, something's, wrong.
Hey gang, and welcome back. And the gang's all here. Last we left off, we're in the middle of pitched combat aboard the Fjord F-150 on the River Edda as Draugr, Viking zombies, climb aboard the ship and start attacking all of the guests. In addition, there are some powered up ones that seem to be able to cast magic and seem to be charged with this electrical energy that doesn't make a ton of sense, and there's a lot of questions in the air. Oh, and there's also weird man-eating horse aquatic skeleton things. And will one of them become friends with V? Only time will tell. But let's get back into it, as it is now the Rage Caster's turn. This one is going to move up to here next to V.
Hold on, to me?
She's missing a finger.
Right,
come on.
They simply must.
Listen, this is a severe lack of empathy on my best pet's part.
Right? Like she's missing a
I'm rethinking our relationship at this point.
As you do that, I am going to need a saving throw.
A what?
A Constitution saving throw, please. As he casts a spell.
Wow.
Who? My pet?
No,
okay.
One who is riding your pet. This is the Rage Caster's turn. So these are the ones with the skull helmets on.
Okay, that's pretty good.
This one gets right in front of you, has that blue electrical aura around it, and then stands in front of you and just slams their hands together as they cast a spell.
I think I'm cradling my hand, and as soon as I click this, I'm like, oh no. Like, I'm like, hey, bud, like, wait.
Amazing.
Wait.
Before you tell me your save, I'm gonna need to know, because I if you say something really, really low and then Daniel says counterspell,
right,
I'm gonna feel some type of way. So,
okay.
Daniel, are you counterspelling this?
I'm not.
You shouldn't.
Okay.
Yeah.
Incredible. Go for it. Constitution save.
I did roll. I have an 18 on the die and a +3 to save, so it's a 21. Thank God.
Amazing. Absolutely succeeds. You only take half damage and you are not pushed off the ship as he casts Thunder Wave.
Okay.
But you will take some damage.
I think the reason that V is able to withstand this is because she's very used to loud.
Oh, that makes sense. Yes. Yeah, that loud. And and I need... Okay, that's so funny. 6 points of thunder damage.
All right, but only because you asked.
I appreciate that. And now this other one is going to cast a spell as they pull their hand back up to the sky again. And storm clouds begin to form as they are going to pull their hand down. And a bolt of lightning is going to hit Kairos. I need a dexterity saving throw.
All right.
Come on, Kairos!
Sarah, turn the phone away, Sarah!
That is
Sarah, don't look!
19 on the die for a 23.
Amazing.
So
I think
half
it's
damage it is.
Sarah's got to record someone else that's not Evan.
Yeah, someone else. Don't look anywhere.
Don't look
here.
at Sarah.
Oh, get Nova, Icarus, and Bodily.
Wow, thanks.
I will be the ire of Sarah Sater.
Amazing. Sarah is just peeking her head around a corner with a phone, just kind of trying to stay as safe as possible as per the instructions given by her bestest friend, Nova. Kairos, you are going to take 9 points of lightning damage.
Gotcha. And then that's going to get halved even more because I use my Raven Queen teleport, which gives me resistance to all damage types until the start of my next turn.
Hell yeah. The one on the stern of the ship also is going to eyes light up bright whitish blue as he pulls a hand up to the sky. The storm clouds overhead beginning to swirl as he pulls it down, and a bolt of lightning is going to come down. And I need Icarus and Evan to make a dexterity saving throws.
Boy. It's probably fine, right?
So glad I Misty stepped out of it.
All right.
Probably fine. Dexterity. Here it comes. Right here. All right. Hey. Okay. That's a filthy, dirty little 20.
Disgusting. I love it.
You know what? Actually, I have evasion. So I rolled a 21, which means if I succeed, I don't take any damage.
You don't take any damage. Amazing. So, Evan, you managed to jump out of the way of a bolt of lightning as it comes and hits the deck of the ship. Icarus, you managed to brush off most of it, but still take some of that lightning damage. It will be 10 points for you.
Okay.
I'd love to flavor it.
That guy's turn. Yes, please.
He's bouncing around and he finally dodges and looks back, and Sarah Sater 100% is not looking.
Absolutely. You've moved to the other side of the ship. Nova is, of course, the star of her video. And so if you're not kind of in Nova's general area, you're not on camera.
Wow.
Speaking of Nova, it is your turn.
Concentration on blur is good, by the way.
Incredible. Thank you for
I lost my concentration on a shuttle and stride with a nat 1. So no more zoomies.
Oh,
good to know. Good to know. Okay.
Who's in the most danger right now?
I'd say get to the front if you can.
Yeah, I think we can handle ourselves back here. The fronts were chaos.
Mm-hmm.
What about this situation makes you feel that way? Because I'm doing my best.
Doing my best, everybody.
I guess just the general circumstances kind of make me feel that way.
Kind of crazy.
I guess just like looking at it.
Just the screams of terror coming from the front of the ship. Specifically me going, my finger! That was rude!
I run into this fellow, so let's try to get rid of them. If I use my trident to summon my shark, can I still attack with my shark the same turn?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, the shark can attack. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. I'm using my trident of fish command and rise up my great white shark. When there's that end to have the shark attack the undead in front of Nova.
Heck. It's got like a Kisame bubble of water around it.
Yes.
I feel like it's just Bruce. It's just Bruce.
Yeah, it's Bruce. It's Bruce. Yeah. On top. Fighting. On top. Attack.
Sharks on top.
Is this a shark that you are summoning like out of thin air, or is like the fish command sort of mean that you are like a shark is jumping out of the water onto the ship in this way, or you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I think I conjure it because this is like her pet. This is her baby.
It makes sense. This is also a river. So there aren't many sharks, but so it might make more sense for you to summon. But I wanted to give you the opportunity either way. But
sharks don't go on vacation? What?
Yeah, like, this is Nova's pet. Just chilling in the river, following the boat the whole time.
In the bubble of sea water.
In the river.
The fresh water.
Hell yeah.
Magical sharks, man. It's crazy. And so like rises up from the river tidal wave to head towards the undead. I rolled a 16 to attack.
That will hit.
Yay.
So this zombie has not been hit before, so it doesn't get advantage on the attack because of its like blood frenzy thing that sharks do. Right. So it'll just be a straight roll, but it gets a +6, and if you hit, which you did, right? You already rolled for that kind of. So then it would be
the attack,
3d6 + 4.
15.
15. All right, death's door already. The shark takes a massive chomp out of this Draugr, and most of its body is missing now, but it is undead, so it can still it can persist, but it is on death's door truly.
Would you count this as 2-weapon fighting if I stab it with my trident? Because my shark was my weapon and my trident's also a weapon. Would you consider that as 2-weapon fighting as a bonus action?
I don't know if I would count it as.
But a shark is a weapon I summon with my trident, and I get to use my trident. And it gets its
own action, though, is what I. So the way I'm handling the shark is like a summoned, like a normal summoned creature. So like it gets its whole own turn. I'll give you a bonus action pokey poke attack, but I'm gonna say disadvantage. Go ahead and roll for an attack with disadvantage. Actually, it'll be a straight roll because the shark is flanking for you. Fuck me. So then go ahead. I've walked myself into it. Go ahead and make an attack roll, Nova.
In the end,
love it so
attack
much.
roll. It was a lot. Nat 20.
Yeah, that'll fucking do it. Jeez. Actually, it is disadvantage. No, I'm kidding. Amazing.
That'll do actually super
Damn.
You give Nova, and she just goes a mile.
Love that so much.
Oh my god.
I can't breathe. Oh god. Oh god.
Whoa.
This is what happens when you give me a trident. That would be 10 points.
That is enough. Describe to us what it looks like as you're sharking you double team this one Draugr.
Yeah, as Sharky like does like a big old chomp on it, and then I just go in into I don't know. Me trying to remember. I'll be nice. It stabs through the chest and crushes it down. Hopefully, it turns into ashes.
It does actually. It does. It almost seems to immediately further desiccate until it is simply smoke in the wind as it begins to we're on a river, right? So it's actually smoke on the water. Crushed it. Okay. Anything else with your turn, Nova? As you
did I look good on camera? You got that right, Sarah? You see that? That was kind of dope, right? You got it on camera.
Yes, of course. Absolutely. Of course, I got it. Yes.
Fantastic. And then that would be it.
Amazing. After Nova is Icarus.
Alrighty. So I'm getting a little swamped here. So what I'm going to do is I will go ahead and I'm going to fly 5 feet up diagonally away from these guys. And I will go ahead and proc those opportunity attacks if necessary.
Yes. The horse, that'll hit. The horse hits you.
Okay, I think I'm just gonna eat these, honestly.
Okay, the other guy misses.
Okay. Oh, did you roll them with disadvantage because of blur?
Oh, I did not. Hold on. Okay, it's actually significantly better on the second one.
Okay.
So yeah, just one attack, and it is going to be 9 points of damage.
Okay.
As the horse hits you with a hoof.
Blur drops.
Egad.
Yeah. It's okay. It's fine.
Stop vibrating.
Yeah.
Yay!
And then Icarus reaches to his little side pouch and pulls out one of his classic vials and chucks it over towards the green Ragecaster guy, and it gets like right up in his face, and he snaps, and acid goes all over the guy. And I'm gonna go ahead and roll my attack. 18 to hit.
That'll do it.
Hell yeah! Wow. It's not. So that's gonna be 7 acid damages to that guy.
Okay.
And he is covered in acid and will continue to take damage on each of his turns.
Amazing. Which spell was that you just did?
Acid arrow.
Acid arrow. Okay. Incredible. So he'll take that right at the start of his turn, I believe. Or the end of his turn or something like that. He takes another 2d4 or something like that. Okay.
Yep.
Incredible. Anything
at the
else,
end of
Icarus?
its next turn. I will focus on my astral shard and regain some sorcery points. I will meld those back in, so now I have all my sorcery points back.
Amazing. Okay, dope. As your gem lights up once again and you recharge these the sorcery points after
Wait, I did want to move too. I'm gonna fly over these guys' heads and land right here.
Okay.
And
Amazing.
tell Hedone to get to the front of the ship. I think me and Evan can take it.
Okay. Sounds good. After that turn, it is the horse's turn. So that's going to be Nova, roll 3d4 for that guy.
That spell's putting in work.
It really is, though.
So
spell it keeps on
my
giving.
feet can confirm lots of work.
7. You said 44, right?
Yeah.
Okay, it's 7.
Okay. I need Evan, Kairos, and V all to make wisdom saving throws. As all 3 of these horses approach the 3 of you, look in your directions, and as they open their mouths, a cacophony of whispers and screams begin to fill your minds as this strange psychic ability begins to try and take you over. What are those wisdom saves?
19.
Okay.
18 with a -1.
Okay.
I got an 18 on the die, so
We
it's 20.
keep being one off of our rolls. It's
so-
hilarious. We've been so in sync.
Whoa. Amazing. Each of you take 10 points of psychic damage, which is halved. You are not frightened. So you're good to go on the other side of things, but you will take the half damage that's psychic. As again, it's like a series of whispers and screams, and it's in a language that you've never really heard before. Can I also have the 3 of you, and this is kind of just flavor for fun, can I also have the 3 of you make history checks?
Oh, totally.
Yeah. Evan, who knows?
3.
With
3.
Yeah,
with the
3.
whispering of
We
the
know.
voices, and this
Yeah.
kind of reminded me of being in the River Styx. Can I get advantage on the history checks and hearing different voices?
Yeah,
Different
I'll allow that.
languages.
That makes sense to me.
little scared at how good I'm rolling when it's not attacking or defending myself. So I got an 18. I'm not that smart, so that's probably the best I'm gonna do ever.
Nope, I'm dumb.
25.
25. I'm gonna say with those rolls, Evan, it's gobbledygook. This makes no sense. Maybe that's why your brain hurts. It's not that it did psychic damage, it's that you're confused. This is just a normal headache. You think back to like a physics class you accidentally signed up for, and you're like, damn, this is like that. Stays in motion forever? I don't think so. Confusing. But you and Kairos are both able to discern that this is Old Norse. This is a forgotten language. It's a language that not many people in the modern world still speak, but it is very connected to that pantheon. And Kairos, I'm going to go one step further with yours, and I'm going to say that there are some words that you actually pick up. You pick up the word corruption, power, selfishness, and greed. Those words kind of stick in your head. As we move on to the Draugr, there's less than there were before. 1, 2, 3. That one will take, where was I? 1, 2, 3. That's 4d4 for that guy.
And that spells like the MVP of this game.
It really is.
Spike growth? It always is. It's such a good spell.
Oh my god.
Did you do the 4d4? Sorry, Nova. For the...
Yes.
Oh, what was it? I missed the number. 9? Incredible. 9. Another one. Defeated by sea anemones and all kinds of spike growth.
Sports disease.
5, 10, 15. That's 6d4.
Come on. I love another one. I think Evan just thinks they're all looking at him and just dying from fright when really it's Nova killing them. If this takes out another one, that'd be so funny.
So yeah, you better run.
10.
10? Goodness gracious. Another one.
Nice.
Defeated.
Another one.
Another one.
Another one.
Nova, they keep dying in front of me. I must be really scary today.
Like you are. You're doing great, Evan.
Yeah.
Wow.
My
Did you
foot
get that
hurts.
on camera?
Okay, and then we're going to make 2 attacks on Icarus, because Icarus is right there. No more blur, thank God.
Mm-hmm.
It literally doesn't even matter. Both attacks miss. The highest was under your AC. Both of them striking out with these blades that are completely like rusted and disgusting and probably will do terrible things to your body, but also crackling with electricity. Are there any Draugr left? I think those are the last 2. Amazing. Yeah. Okay.
No, there's one more.
There's one up on the bow.
There is one up on the bow. Hey, Daniel, take inspiration for being so honest. I really appreciate that, because what's going to happen is I am going to flank V, and I'm going to make some attacks with advantage.
I literally knew that was going to happen. I was literally about to be like, Daniel, when the sub is here, we don't tell them about homework.
But I did my homework. But I calculated for all the enemies on the board.
My pinky!
Yeah, I know. Okay.
V, that's going to be another 7 points of damage.
What kind?
4 of it was piercing, 3 of it was lightning.
Halved.
What is halved?
The piercing.
Oh, are you using Uncanny Dodge? Because it would have the whole thing. It's all combined into one attack. So the 7 would go down to 3.
Yeah, then I'll half the whole thing.
Heck yeah.
I'm almost dead.
Good to know. V not looking so great on the bow of the ship as
she's bleeding out from her
surrounded.
It's specifically really from the finger bleeding
it's just
out.
Get a rag. Get a rag.
Get closer to me.
Pressure. Put pressure.
Pressure on it.
Help.
Just arm everywhere, blood flying.
What a shit show. What an absolute shit show of me trying to reunite with Kairos and this happening immediately.
Yeah. It's a, you know, it's
how our first combat went last season too.
Yeah.
Yeah, except for Kairos was taking the fireball to the face.
Yeah, but
Everyone
Hedoni
came out
didn't
with
mean
all
it.
fingers
Hedoni warned them. Hedoni warned him.
And he stayed.
Well, it is the tourists' turn. They all start sprinting into the deeper decks. One of them uses almost all of their movement, approaches up to Hedone, but then sees that around Hedone, Icarus is fighting with zombies. And then, so this very massive, kind of rotund tiger person is just next to you. Like, so touristy. Hedone probably hates this person's style because it's so touristy. And he just says to you,
sorry, I'm just trying to get out of the zombies. Did you see that?
As if, oh my god. Can you go the other way? Like,
There's
also,
actually not a way to get below deck on the front of the ship, and there's a ton of monsters on the front of the deck. It looks even worse.
why are you next to me? I don't understand. Like, I need you to not be next to me.
Okay.
Like, expeditiously.
All right. Unfortunately, I did use all my movement to get here, so unfortunately, you're
all
stuck
right,
with
look,
me. But
okay. Just don't touch me. Also, what is that?
Wasn't planning on it.
What is that? What are you wearing? I don't understand.
It's called Billy Bahama. It's kind of an expensive brand, believe it or not.
and you have a terrible conversation about, like, just fast fashion. This guy is just, it's not great.
Like, do you understand? Like, there are people in, like, China who are, like, making this product that you're wearing, and then you're gonna probably throw it away in less than a year. Like, you could have just gotten something from, like, Balenciaga, something that's more valuable, that has more structure, like, and also it does nothing for your figure. Like, you look like there's nothing wrong with it, but it's very boxy on you. It's not working.
Are you like this with new people all the time? Because we don't know each other.
What do you mean?
Yes.
I don't understand the question.
All right.
He looks over the edge of the ship.
Now, that's a little drastic. Oh boy.
Okay, just don't move. Like, try not to move, and then I'm
gonna wait 6 seconds.
Phone? Do you have your phone on you? Do you have your
drops his phone in the ocean? He drops his phone in the ocean.
Nope, sorry, no phone.
And V, that is your turn at the top of it. He's just like,
I can't. I actually can't. Zombies take me.
I mean, things are looking what some would say dire for me only. And what I'm gonna do about that in this moment is V reaches back right behind her ear and pulls out this like gold leaf blunt. And she's gonna light it and take a deep inhale. And this is her full action. And she's gonna breathe out and go, legalize it at the top of her lungs. And that is her using the brazier of fire elementals. So a fire elemental needs to come up right now and defend me.
All of the summons.
There's one thing Justin loves. It's more things getting shoved into the
summons.
initiative.
I love a good summon.
Well, I am down a finger. I am a summons.
You decided that. No one said your finger had to be missing.
I was bit by a smiling, teethy horse. It makes sense.
That's why you have to flat palms when you feed the horse. You never curve the fingers. It's always flat
I did
palms.
curve the fingers.
Yeah, you curved the fingers.
Yeah. I was trying to get the Gucci goo, and then it got my pinky.
V, describe to us what your fire elemental looks like in this moment.
Yeah, it's okay. How do I stonerize this? So I think as V blows out smoke, it's like a smoke cloud kind of forms up, very like gin-like. And from that smoke, there's nothing but like sound of like stoner cough. inside. And as V like does this, just to ash the end, the embers like jump into the cloud, and from those embers, this massive, like it looks a lot like Evan. It's like a smoking buddy. It's like a little fire elemental Evan, basically. So like backwards cat, big smile, like looks just like
when you're
Evan,
in need, you
but
summon
all
your
made of
bestie.
flame. Exactly. I need someone to come help me out. Who do I trust the most? Evan. So I call up like an Evan-looking flame guy to come punch some bullies because I'm getting bullied over here.
Concentrating on this. Let me just read this. When you burn fire in the brass brazier, you can use an action to speak the man word to summon a fire elemental. As if
legalize it.
You would cast the conjure elemental spell, which would mean that you're concentrating on this.
Yeah.
And if your concentration is broken,
then I don't have my friend.
No, your friend goes wild.
He stays. He's just not friendly anymore.
Okay, then as my bonus action, in order to make sure I keep my concentration up, as soon as I see the fiery Evan, I'm going to go, sick. And I'm going to bonus action disengage and fall backwards off the back of the ship.
Amazing.
It'll be fine. So that they have to come and get me to hit me, or my best friend Fire Evan can help.
1,000,000%. Go ahead and make another dexterity saving throw just to hit the landing.
That's not great. Let's see. Oh, it's a +8. Never mind. That's an 18.
You're fine.
Okay. Yeehaw. I think I land like and then I look at the burning blunt and I look at my pinky and I wonder if I should cauterize or if I should hope that my pinky is good enough to like there's a moment of brain cells almost doing this. And she's like, and she's gonna wait for her next turn to see if that actually happens.
A blunt finger. Maybe. And as you get lost in that thought, it is your fire elemental's turn.
Yay! Okay, so I can do something other than smoke weed on my turn. Bet.
Smoke weed every day.
So what I'm gonna do then for my fire elemental is I'm going to multi-attack. Rawr. And I'll roll for both of those. Can I do one on the multi-attack? Can it be one on each of the guys? Because there's one on either side of my fire.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm doing that. I've never been able to conjure before. I'm a rogue. Okay, so that is using its pluses. So one of them is an 18 and the other is a 24.
Both of those hit.
Okay, then they're gonna take 2d6 plus 3 fire damage each. So one of them is gonna take 8 fire damage.
Mm-hmm.
And the other one is going to take 6 plus 3 plus 3, 12 fire damage. And then until
8
a creature...
and 12, you said?
Yes. And then until a creature...
Now I need to know...
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Before you continue.
Yeah.
Because it genuinely matters. So this is like,
Yikes.
for V, this is a 50-50 a little bit here. Which
Yikes.
one is taking 8 damage and which one is taking 12 damage?
Because yes, technically I'm in control of this character, but because V is not, I'm just gonna roll. So I'm gonna do odds and evens, and if it's odds, it'll be the one on the right taking the most.
Okay.
It's an 18, so it's the one on the left taking the most. The higher damage.
As that skeletal horse ignites into flames, you hear the cries of all of these strange whispers as they seem to escape from the body, and ash is left in its place.
And one pinky finger on the deck.
And a singular, unscathed pinky finger is on the deck.
It's possible, you just gotta believe. Okay, and then... For that's its action. I don't think it has any bonus actions, but until a creature takes an action to put the fire out, they're going to take 1d10 fire damage at the start of each of their turns.
Okay, so this guy is on fire actively.
Yes.
That horse is on fire.
And to think we could have been best friends. And that'll be my turn. I think that's it for me.
It's on fire. That's your turn. Amazing. You're back on the surface of the water. There's a fire elemental here that just killed a undead weird horse thing. Hedone, you interrupt your conversation with this poorly dressed tourist because you are quickly realizing that there's a ton of weird stuff going on that might be more important than this man's fashion sense or lack thereof.
So Hedone's gonna be like, I don't even know why you would throw your phone in the water, because I was gonna let you like look up fast fashion, but whatever. And she's gonna move. So she's gonna move closer to Icarus. Is Icarus? Are you in the air still?
No, I'm on the ground.
Shoot. Oh, damn it.
Yeah, I was trying to block the Draugr from being able to get to you.
Yeah. I love you. So I really do. I love you. Hedone totally loves you. She doesn't say it like that, but she's like, okay, thank you for trying, but I'm gonna have to do this. And she's gonna pull out this like gorgeous leather journal. Mm-hmm. And this is where everyone's kind of realized this is what Hedone has a spell book. She's like, she's gonna flip through it and she's gonna cast Thunder Wave. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
Okay, we're good. We're good. I've had my freak out. We're fine. We're fine.
Amazing. So it's con
Look,
save?
it's not a fireball. It's not a fireball. It's fine. It's a con save.
This needs to happen in every first combat. You need
And
to hit
what?
a team
Yeah.
AoE.
Yep. Hedone hurts everybody.
Every season.
And
Every season.
Hedone, are you going first level with this?
We're gonna go third level.
Sure. Yeah. I'm here
You know
for
you
it.
got a fourth left. Go ahead.
We're gonna go third level.
What's the DC?
And it's gonna be a 15-foot radius. So we're gonna get Evan kind of 2 maybe.
Tourist.
I don't think so. The way Thunderwave works,
They have to be
would
fully in it.
A 15 cube. It's a little confusing. It's gonna hit. It's not gonna hit Evan. It'll hit the horse.
Okay, good.
Though.
It'll hit the horse and the two. Okay, good.
Mm-hmm. And also
obviously
very much Icarus.
Very much Icarus.
Much Icarus. Got it.
Well,
So-
I failed all of them.
Hey, natural 20.
Yes. Okay.
There you go.
All right. So
Look at
they have
that.
to do a con save. Beat a 13. A con save. Stop biting me.
Failed.
Oh, they all fail. The horse
they all
and the
fail.
two
Okay. So
Draugr
that's
fail.
and I said level 3. So that's 3d8. Hang on. Let me get another d8 out of here.
Yo, guys, I heard some thunder.
It's actually
my
4D.
God. It's 4D. Yeah. Oh my gosh. 1, 2, 3, 4. I love this.
Yeah.
It sounds so lovely. All those dice.
I also
Okay,
need
that's
Nova to roll 2d4 as one of them gets forced into the spike growth.
10,
I gotta start getting more
16,
reckless.
17,
in my
18.
AoEs.
9.
Y'all can take a gravity sinkhole. It'll be fine.
Guys, gravity sinkhole. Don't worry about it. Ultimate spell.
Hedone
spike
does
throw.
it. Why can't I?
Why not?
They
Look,
does it.
Tammy does it every time. She's like, I love you. I do ask first, are you like in the air? What's going on? I dropped the dice.
It's fine. It's fine.
Right.
Oh,
It did good things, but actually, it's more like what? What?
It only takes half
eardrums are
the.
popped.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Nova.
And
what
they're
was that,
pushed back 10
2d4?
feet. Yeah, they're pushed back 10 feet. But Icarus doesn't move. So, and then she's going to.
Before you continue, Hedone, Nova, what's the 2d4?
6.
6? Amazing. That horse is also dead.
Nice.
Yeah, very effective. I'm not mad at
Good
all.
job.
Honestly,
Those
not
two
even mad.
Draugr explode. Practically.
Oh my god.
As this thunder wave happens and thunder energy and everyone can hear this across the ship, it sounds like thunder. They just explode into a bunch of parts, and the horse gets pushed back, takes a ton of damage, is like, and then steps on a sea urchin and dies. With its full hoof, somehow it still dies. And
oh my gosh.
yeah,
Just like how V could nearly bleed out from losing a pinky, horse can die from stepping on an urchin.
Oh, that's amazing. That is amazing. And Hedoni's gonna go to Icarus and she goes like, so I got this, I'm a wizard partly now. It's so cool. And I got this from Boggles and Knowles. Totally cool. I love this book. It's so cool. Like I'll show you. It has like a double cover. It's so cute. It's adorable. And she's like showing off her spell book to Icarus.
That's a really cool book.
Why are you yelling?
What?
Amazing. We can't get into that bit for too long. It's a crazy one. We can't spend too much time in that bit. Anything else, Hedona, before your turn?
No, she's done. She's just showing off her spellbook to Icarus.
Amazing. That brings us to Kairos with Evan on deck.
Oh my. Let's see here. Wow. That's a lot of people grouped up together. How do I cast something that doesn't kill everybody who's a friend? I think
think of Hedone. What would Hedone do?
Yep.
Just do
I can't
it.
do that direction.
Just
She's taking it from V.
V's on the water.
Yeah, she's taking it from V. Going like V says, just do it.
Yeah, so what I'll do is I will teleport in the middle of the air, hovering over the water.
Crazy.
And while I'm in midair, I just take in a deep breath, square my shoulders, twist, clench my butt cheeks, and I punch the air so hard that I cast Pulse Wave. So within
So
a
cool.
30-foot cone, just this wave of gravity just pushes out. And it is going to, from
That's amazing.
30-foot cone.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
And you know what? We're feeling spicy. I'm going to upcast it to the highest level. Do 4.
Why not? Why not? Let's do it. Let's end strong.
That's going to be a DC 16 con save.
Nice.
Okay.
God, Kairos is fucking yoked now. Punching the
Horse.
air so hard.
Fail.
Freaking hurts everybody.
It's just gravity, man.
No, it just feels like the wind a little bit. It's like,
Yeah, like,
got a
it's a
breeze
windy
going
back
on. I was like, wow.
So one of the rage casters succeeds. Everybody else fails to the pulse wave.
Okay, gotcha. So the one who succeeds, he's just, the only thing that happens to him is that he just takes half damage. That's it.
Lay it on me.
Okay. All right, so we're looking at 25 points of force damage. However, on top of that, anybody who failed also gets pushed back 25 feet.
Off of the ship.
Away from me, away from wherever I am.
Okay, incredible. You said what happens when they also fail the saving throw in addition to the damage? They get pushed back?
Fly back 20 feet.
Amazing.
Just directly away from me.
I love that so much. And here's why they don't get pushed back, Daniel, because they die.
Oh.
And so
nice.
And so even the one who saved the saving throw didn't have enough health to even make it past that. And so 2 rage casters, an undead horse creature that can do psychic stuff, and a Draugr all get hit by this force of energy and gravity and this pulse wave that comes from Kairos's punch, and they are scattered to the winds.
Also,
I have a question.
That includes every object on the deck. So
insane.
Anything that was on the deck is gone flying, and I go, yeah.
I have a question. Is this boat okay? And is the cruise okay?
I've been purposely making.
I'm so glad you asked. I just wrote down the words "damage to ship" so that I could remind myself that something has gone down to the ship.
The thunder wave moves stuff. The pulse wave is moving stuff.
It's just
There's
surface
a
level.
lot
Just
going
surface
on.
level. It's fine.
I've been
It's
trying to angle things, but yeah. So he does that punch, and then he's like, yeah, ah! And then he's gonna fall into the water, and then just
stand on it.
yeah. No, he
And-
doesn't have water walk, does he?
Mm-hmm.
He absolutely does. How high
he
up
does.
were you?
Oh, Let's see here. How high up is this? The top of
This
the
guy,
bridge.
right? This right here, or the actual deck? I'll say that's like 15 feet above the deck.
So 15 feet
45
on top
from
of
the water.
30, so 45 from the water.
Okay, make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, come on, Kairos.
Straight up Wile
Net
E.
one.
Coyote.
That one.
It helps.
This is the fireball.
I gotta balance it out. I gotta balance
Your
it out.
honor.
Really good.
Your honor. Your honor. Your honor. Your
don't you have
honor.
inspiration?
Big ol'.
Oh, you
I
have
do have
inspiration.
You have
You have
inspiration.
inspiration if you want to
You
use
know
it on
what?
this.
You know what? Just to make myself look cool, I'll give it a shot. I'll spend. That's worth spending inspiration on.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
gonna be a lot
Yeah.
of damage.
I rolled a 3.
Dang.
The dice said, "Shut up." Oh
my God.
However,
The dice said.
I have a shenanigans request because I didn't use all my stuff. Can I use something?
Is it a
Can this-
reaction?
It's a shenanigan, which is better, I posit, Your Honor.
Well, I'll be the judge of that. Let's hear it.
Yes, you will. Okay, today for you on the docket, Your Honor, I have prepared for you a defense in how it would be sick, cool, rad, and romantic for me to use the rest of my movement I haven't used yet. Not any reactions or bonus actions or anything. Just to get over to Kairos, to try to break his fall.
Just have him.
Yeah.
And so
Maybe
There's
help
a-
him take
oh,
like
let's see,
half damage. Like I'm not trying to like stop
Yeah,
the
no,
damage
no.
from happening,
Oh,
but I'm
no,
trying to
you
like
couldn't.
get over there to help.
yeah, absolutely.
couldn't.
I'll allow this. I think this is really interesting. So what's going to happen is the 20 points of damage that Kairos was about to take. Kairos, you take 10. V, you take 10.
Okay.
And then it goes down to
Be
5.
you good?
Use my
You're still alive?
V, you
I
good?
didn't want to tell you, but you
good?
did. You took a lot of damage.
V?
Also,
V?
And V, where are you at? Where are you at hit point wise?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me?
Yeah.
I'm in the single digits for sure.
bruh.
Okay.
I think no, like this put me into the single digits. So So Kairos comes. I think I see the blast from up there because I'm all the way off the ship, and I'm like, dang, that's my finger. And I'm like, there's no more finger. And then I see Kairos dropping out of the air, and I'm like, finger, Kairos, and I bolt towards Kairos, even though my brain is like, gotta get that finger. Like my body is like, no, gotta save Kairos, and I just like slide because if it's water walk, I'm assuming this feels like a solid surface to me. So I want to like pitcher's mound slide, and he's just gonna come straight on my back, like cracking into my bones.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you slide and break his fall. Kairos, you fall on top of V, who looks terrible, and you guys are both resting on the surface of the water.
I'm so sorry. Because also
as-
my great sword is between us. I'm so sorry.
And I do have so I have been doing this, but the last spell I also rolled
you have
Wild Surge.
magic.
And we Wild Surge.
Amazing.
What a great place to end.
Can we make it
Amazing.
even crazier in this moment? Or is that too much to ask?
What are you trying to do, Daniel?
Trying to say
I'm
is-
just about at
starting
my
to
shenanigan
scare the
limit, and we're on episode 2.
all I'm saying is, doesn't Meadow have to make a concentration check for the fire elemental? For the damage?
That is also true.
So we have Wild Surge, a concentration check.
And there's still one person at the back of the ship.
Wait, it's like death saves, right? Like if
It's
I'm
a 10.
above- Yeah. I'm good.
You're good,
Fire
okay.
Evan is still fiery.
He's still a bro.
Beautiful.
He's still a
Good
bro.
to know. Hedone, go ahead and roll that D100.
Okay. I don't have to do it in
I heard it bleep.
Heard of
86.
a pop.
86.
86. Thank you.
Hedone, all that it's pretty simple for this one. It wouldn't have made the biggest of differences. You cast mirror image on yourself.
Okay.
Nice.
So mirror image happens, and the image is like berating and lecturing the tourist about fast fashion.
Icarus is
Amazing.
trying to talk, doesn't know who to focus
Yeah.
on. Vision's gone.
So
Having a bad time.
the mirror image is berating the
tiger
tourist about
man tortoise.
about fast fashion,
tourist.
while Donnie herself is like, "Look, Icarus, and it's so cute. Like the leather's super soft. I love it so much. Like I have never had anything so supple in a book. Like it's so cool. Like, and I have spells
Icarus
now.
is just glassy-eyed, cannot hear anything.
Roll for concussion.
Yeah, Icarus, you're just getting that sort of like Charlie Brown. Like, yeah, amazing. Evan, that brings us to your turn. There is a single enemy left.
Yeah.
They are in a spike growth thing, but
Yes, I got a plan.
Yeah.
I would like to jump, and instead of using an unarmed strike, I'd like to kick them. So I want to jump and land and kick onto that.
absolutely. Yes.
Okay.
Please.
So
Please do that.
Okay, so let's
Put you there.
22.
That'll hit.
Okay, cool. Let's go for one. They're going to take 6 points of damage.
Okay.
I'm on top of them, so that I've landed on them. I'm just gonna like come down and clunk, like punch him again.
Hell yeah.
Oh, 19 before add, so that hits.
Yeah.
Oh, finally, a fucking good roll. A 9.
Okay. Amazing.
Are they still standing?
They are still standing.
I'm gonna do it again.
Let's go.
Okay. Do it.
All
Do
right.
it. Do it.
Okay, 17 before modifiers. First one. Okay, that's gonna be 6 points of damage.
Okay.
Are they still standing?
They're still standing.
I'm gonna punch him again.
Okay.
Oh, let's hope that hits. 17.
That hits.
Okay. Let's fucking go. 10 points of damage.
Now they are dead.
Yeah.
Oh, I like how all of us are like, oh fuck, and Evan's still fighting a guy in the back. Just keep on going.
I'm right. I'm left. I'm right.
I'm right.
Hell
And then,
yes.
yeah, just to make sure, I'm gonna like take my foot, like squish it down into like the growth, look around, and then I'm just gonna like hop back off of him if I can.
Yeah,
to-
for sure. Use his body to
Yeah.
get out of that spike
Yep, just-
growth. Heck yeah.
Yeah. It's just,
Okay. Incredible, guys. Well, you look around the ship as the dust settles and the chaos is cleared, and you have successfully defended the Fjord F-150 aboard the Norwegian cruise line on the River Edda on your vacation. Things have started with a bang, and I would like for everybody, unless there's anything really specific that people are trying to do in the seconds after the fight, I'm gonna kind of fast forward like 15 minutes or so.
I think
Get them back on the boat.
Yeah, I'll go fly over and help V and Kairos back on the boat.
It's
but-
like carrying a sack of potatoes.
Yeah, I
limp.
was. Yeah, I was like, I was gonna use my shark to pick.
I
them
think what
up.
will happen too, also, you'll see Kairos has another new ability where he casts adjust density. So now you weigh half your weight so that everyone's able to just pick you up and you're just kind of way lighter.
Can I maybe just for funny to be funny's sake, as like Evan's walking over, I notice something small and tiny rolling on the deck, and I'm like, "What is this?" V, I think I found a finger.
As I'm being lifted back onto the deck, I'm just like, I'm so high.
Amazing.
Use
And
healing word on him.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
I
You
also
guys-
have a healing word that like it's like a little potion, and I put
I'm just
on her
gonna, like-
on her little
Yep, I'm gonna-
stump and stick the finger back on.
Yeah.
working together, Icarus and Nova, using your healing magic and your skills, you managed to reattach the severed pinky of V. And as all of that is happening, you hear.
Wait, don't do that. Just give it like a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. Also, you get three health.
Can I have perception checks from everybody?
Okay.
Crazy.
Yeah.
That's
another.
I can't use this dice. Oh my god.
Another 8 health as well.
Oh, with my negative modifier, that's a 7.
Thank you, healers.
Perception. Oh, I got
16.
okay.
I got
17
1.
plus 4.
19.
Oh,
19.
I'm
21.
good at perception.
21.
21.
21 for me.
I also got a 21.
I'm just amazed at the finger getting put back
16.
16. I was keeping track of the finger.
on.
But,
Good. Just making sure it's attached.
I
I'm
have
really watching
finger-related
it.
notes. Yeah. And, okay.
I
With
have
these
finger-related notes.
Anybody who got a 16 or above, you begin to hear the strangest thing because you're on a cruise ship on a river traveling for summer break. You begin to hear hooves. You begin to hear like a singular horse. As if it is almost traveling on cobblestone. You can hear the sound of the hooves hitting pavement almost. And as you rush over to either a porthole or the edge of the ship to kind of get a better idea of exactly what you're seeing, you see a beautiful woman riding an incredibly large, like Clydesdale of a horse through the water, as if you were riding a jet ski kind of thing. The water parts as the horse is just galloping through water, keeping itself like halfway above the water, as if it's swimming, but you hear the hooves. And so something clearly magical is happening here as you see a woman with mint green hair pulled back into a high ponytail, leathers and fur armor with like a black turtleneck. You see that there's like collections of ropes kind of attached to her where she has a series of different baubles and seashells and interesting things kind of attached. This horse's mane, it is like pitch black, almost the absence of light. It, if anything, it reminds you almost of seeing Kairos casting that gravity well that's like black hole. Like it's not the color black, it's like the absence of all light that this horse is made out of. And as it strides across the river, it is heading towards the ship. And in its final moments, you see the horse make an impressive leap onto the deck of the ship. And as this woman demounts her horse, she approaches. Who rolled the highest? May I
had a
ask?
21.
It was 21s, I believe. And that was
I had a 21.
Hadone, and one other person got a 21. V?
Mhm.
Amazing. She will walk up to the both of you.
Okay, so we're together, I guess.
For the sake of this, because you guys both heard it and stuff like that, I
Mhm.
imagine that you guys are at least relatively close.
Mhm.
We're all probably up fixing her.
Yeah.
Fixing V's finger and kind of,
V's finger.
calming down after the battle and everything. Absolutely. And as she approaches you, tall, almost a warrior-esque looking woman holding an impressive spear that she actually puts into a like side sheath on the saddle of this horse. And as she approaches you, she says, "Well, hello there. My name is Nya. I am the right-hand woman of Frigg, wife of Odin. I'm looking for 6 adventurers who come from a distant land. Am I to believe that you may be 2 of them?"
And Donnie's gonna look at V and like look around like adventure. I'm a personal assistant for Freya. I don't know like what exactly you're looking for.
Yeah, that's us.
Why would you Fine.
Incredible. Thank you very much for the concise way you've answered that question. Well, I am supposed to give this to you. I am told that it's incredibly important. She reaches into her pouch and she hands you a torn piece of parchment. And as she hands it to you, she says, "This is very important. I'm told that how your group responds to this can either make or break this world.
Who's it from?
Well, good luck.
No, no. Okay, first of all, see, this is what happens when you tell people things right away. They want to leave. Okay, you have to like lead into stuff. You can't just tell them, oh my god, she's gone.
Sent by way of who? What? She's got up. All right. Let's take a
Who's
look.
the lady with the turtleneck?
There's someone with a turtleneck?
Yeah, I really like
What?
turtlenecks. So I was like, oh.
Yeah,
Let me ask where she gets
you're
turtle
really
all
good
back.
in them.
Oh
Yeah,
my god.
They all are on fire.
Right. It's a great outfit. We can all agree on that.
Oh,
important.
Okay.
And she's gonna hold the paper forward so that everyone can read it, let it pass around or whatever. And goes, she wasn't real forthcoming about where it came from, like what we were supposed to do with it or whatever. Just that like the fate of the whole world lies on our shoulders, and it's about this ripped up piece of paper.
And Meadow, can I have you read the note out loud?
Oh, sure. A choice must be made in the days of morrow, thoughts and memories, introspection thorough. Growth inevitable, stories yet to tell. At the center of it all stands the tall. Does anybody know what that means?
I mean, it feels incomplete, so like, I don't know, like, I feel like we need to find most. It's also torn, so that tells me there's more of it. Like, I mean, funny.
Can I history check this or insight or?
Yeah, absolutely. I would say this would be an investigation check unless you're looking for something really specific.
Investigate as well.
Yeah, I think an investigation
like you
check.
could do an insight check, Nova, if you would like to. It would just be slightly different information that you get, but anybody can make any checks on this. Whatever
I wanna do
you
it. I'll
feel
do
like makes
insight.
sense in this moment.
If everybody's investigation, I can do insight.
I can do this.
Nat 20. Heck yeah, from Icarus, okay.
It's just
10 plus a 4 for insight for me, so 14.
Okay.
Yeah.
What did Kairos get?
21.
21.
I was like, investigation 15.
Okay, cool. V and Evan, anything?
No.
I did not roll. I went on to Y and started looking for Nah.
Yeah.
okay.
Evan's just sitting there being really upset, thinking that if they would have used his service, that it probably would have come in one piece instead of in two.
And with like notice of the cinder.
Like he's starting to like look and see and just like sitting there trying to be like a business. Yeah, if they would have used our business, like it would have. Oh, what did we ever come up? I don't need to come up with a new. Like I think he's just kind of stuck in that.
Right.
Because I don't think there's anything that Evan could roll at this moment that'd be
sure.
helpful at all.
So I imagine that V and Hedone share the little tiny bit of information that Nya gave. So she refers to Frigg. She works for Frigg, who is wife of Odin.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say, Icarus, you did investigation also?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Got
So we got
natural
Kairos and
for
Icarus
25.
with investigations. Nova did investigation. Hedone did insight.
Yes.
Amazing. Kairos and Icarus and Nova, you know that she was telling the truth. You've probably heard of Odin at some point. He's the Zeus version of this pantheon, so he's so big and like popular that you would have probably heard of him before. Maybe not the intricacies of Frigg or Nya or like what their deals are or anything like that, or the interpersonal relationships and everything. But Kairos and Icarus, I'm going to say, with a nat 20, and Kairos, you got like in the 20s as well, I believe.
21.
You guys think back. The two of you probably have this information. It's similar information, but you probably have gathered it two totally different ways. Kairos, for you, this would have been something that would have come up in the River Styx during your training. But Icarus, this is something that you would have found in an old textbook, dusty, like the forbidden sect, like that kind of stuff, right? Both of you know that Frigg has the power to see the future. She doesn't talk about it. She has taken this incredible power that she's been gifted and has made the conscious decision not to use it. this seems to break that, which makes you feel like it must be important. Hedone, I'm going to say with your insight check, you're able to ascertain a couple of things. You're looking at the way that this is written. It is written in like a rhyming couplet, and then obviously the word tall doesn't match with the word tell.
Right.
A word is missing. A word that you presume either rhymes or close to rhymes, the way that marrow and thorough are like similar rhymes. Orange and door hinge, like they're kind of rhyming, right? So like you're missing a word that kind of rhymes with the word tell. And you think to the specific words chosen in this note. It's vague, but it talks about tomorrow. It talks about decisions that your group will have to make. Talks about growing and telling stories or being maybe the subject of a story. But whatever this missing word is seems to be the linchpin. It seems to be the thing that connects this entire saga, if you will, this prophecy. If you find out what that fucking word is, that would be huge. And with that insight check, you feel confident about that, but it's going to be hard to find exactly what that word is.
Right.
Without maybe talking to locals. Maybe that's a good idea to maybe figure out on the next excursion.
Okay.
V, is there anything in particular that you're investigating or looking around? Anything that your inquisitive mind is focusing on?
I went straight to the Y app to look up Nya and Frigg and to see if like they're on Y, see if I can kind of get some info on maybe the delivery company. Like I'm trying to figure out why we are involved in this, why we were attacked on this ship. Like I'm trying to track social media to see if I can start connecting some dots.
Okay. Go ahead and make a investigation check.
Okie dokie. I'm inquisitive. That's a 14 on the die. And a +3, so 17.
17. You're not able to necessarily find out through this information why you guys are involved in particular. You do think that there are aspects of the Draugr attacking the ship that were a little spontaneous. They probably would have attacked any ship that were strolling through the waters around that time, and you guys just happened to be the ship.
Gotcha.
But it does feel like this idea of destiny, this idea of prophecy and fate is intertwined because these aren't normal zombies. There is something interesting happening with them. The fact that so many of them had some sort of either psychic or electric abilities. And in your research of Frigg and Nya, you discover that Odin has kids. Adult kids, grown kids. One of them is Thor Odinson, and the other one is Loki Odinson. The two of them have just started a pretty new business over the last year, and it is called Y. You then look a little bit closer, you do see that Thor is referred to as the god of thunder, or sometimes the god of storms. That might be connected. Electricity, maybe.
Can I?
It's hard to tell exactly.
Can I ask? We've been on the Fjord F-150 or whatever for a little bit here. In the architecture, in the design, in the carpentry, the terrible cruise line carpentry, have I been noticing a bunch of like runic symbols, a lot of like Norse symbols, things that are very different from like what I'm used to with Greek?
Yeah. I mean, you definitely have. There's definitely a decor about the place.
Yeah.
That celebrates that sort of culture. I would say that it doesn't necessarily look like script or writing or anything. It almost looks more decorative, the way that like you would just put a pillar somewhere to be like Greek.
For sure. Then I would like to hop off of Y and start Googling runes. I want to see if any of them look like a Y and what it means and what it's supposed to control and what is going on here. Because if it goes all the way to the top of Odin, Okay, we are stepping into some very scary territory. So I'm trying to see if Y is good, is Y bad? Do any symbols link up to what we've been experiencing so far? Stuff like that.
Amazing. Go ahead and make an investigation check as you're cruising
Google.
the internet looking for clues.
Nat 20.
Nat freaking 20.
That's so funny. Sorry for talking
Whoa.
shit, Google, but I did mean it.
Yeah, BB. Spell them secrets, Justin.
Hey. Whoa, part of me wants to just end the episode here and then I can figure it out.
You can DM me later.
Nah, we're gonna do it now. Now, don't people listening at home and watching at home, don't count me for real Norse runes. I don't know if there's a Y or not. I'm doing a little thing on my side here. I might miss a rune, but I'm gonna say that in this world, our Norse runes, for the sake of this story, you actually don't find any that look like Ys. There are some that are like offshoots of Ys where they kind of have this and a middle part, but then there's like offshoots and like other things added on where it doesn't look like a Y very much at all. You think that the Y stands for something different, that it's not necessarily in terms of the name of the app, the company, the symbol for the icon. It doesn't seem like it is a Norse rune.
Oh.
It seems like it's slightly more connected to like the common or English letter Y.
Interesting. Okay, I will log that away. I'll bring up my concern that this could involve Odin, and Loki and Thor, who I know that we got their socials, but are they on this cruise with us?
No.
Okay, yeah, I didn't think so.
No.
So I'll let them know that that's kind of what
help.
Yeah.
Seriously.
I mean, like, that's
Off the
super
clock.
suspicious if you went to the billionaire's basement of the boat while we were dying.
I'm
via
on
zombie.
break, you guys.
I'm in the panic room. I think
Yeah, then that's it. I'll keep that to my mind. I'll keep that to myself for now.
Brilliant.
I think
Kairos, what are you doing?
Yeah, after reading the note and doing his investigation, I think he gets serious again. Like, he went from like having fun, fighting with his friends again, and like everything's starting to get back to normal, and then he kind of sullens down a bit and he goes, "Yeah, I need to find Freg. Yeah.
The person that sent us the
Is
letter?
it-
The
I
torn
think we
letter?
all need to find
Does
Freg.
it have something to do with your time magic?
Yeah, because this prophecy is talking about 6 people, and I'm not supposed to be a part of anyone's prophecies at the moment.
What do you mean?
What?
Long story short, the reason why do you guys think my family hasn't been here yet?
Been where?
Here.
The boat?
Your mom's?
The moms, the 3 of them?
My mom and my 2 aunts.
Yeah.
The moms.
Aren't they like busy being fates?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
work
but they always
commitments?
knew where I was.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's true.
So?
But nobody takes their mom.
They
on
never went after
vacation
you
with them.
before.
And then he pulls out the black thread. I'm not tethered to fate anymore.
And
They
that's where we're
can't-
going to end this episode. I'm going to end it right there, Daniel. I love you so much. This is the perfect way to end this episode, and we'll take this conversation at the top of the next episode.
Perfect.
How
Thank you
dare
guys
you.
so much for watching this episode of Mythos University Summer Break. I've been Justin. I've been having an absolute blast with these shenanigans. Not one more than I could handle, and I appreciate that so much. If there were even one more, I would have exploded. But let's go around and do outros one more time. Let's do them alphabetically again. I don't know.
It's
I'm
a
having
great
fun.
suggestion.
I'm a fan of that.
All right, I guess that means it's me again. Hi again, I'm Connie. You can find me at Camera Connie at like all the socials. And maybe Evan will learn what a write-off is at some point. I think he's learned right now what bad delivery services look like. I'll see y'all in the next episode.
Oh, wait, that's me. Who would have guessed? We're going alphabetically. That's wild. Hi, I'm Daniel Hargrove, also known as Daniel the DM, across all corners of the internet. And Golly gee willikers, gang, that was one heck of an episode. What's the deal with Kairos? He's Gojo now, but sadder. With that being said, you can find me all over the place. Look me up. See ya.
Howdy, I know how letters work. I'm Meadow. I have been Meadow and will hopefully continue to be Meadow in the future. You can find me everywhere on the internet that matters at Howdy Love Darlin or Howdy Love Darlin DGM. V, it has all her fingers, and that's what we should concentrate on. Is that everything worked out when we are dealing with the fingers. Also, question,
back, baby.
Flame Evan's just like my bestie and hanging out with me, right?
Flame Evan? Yeah, I mean, sometimes.
Great. So me and my new smoke partner, Flame Evan, will be back next time.
Hi, I'm Classic Sam, also known as Classic Sam NYGM on all the social media outlets. Why are we ending to make me annoyed? That's what I'm trying to understand. Like, I'm super irritated right now. However, Hadoni's slightly happy because, once again, she has intentionally damaged her friends. So we are in a good place. But can't wait to see you guys next episode. This is going to be great.
Hell yeah. I'm Taylor. I work with Justin on the So You Want to Be a DM podcast. You can find us on anywhere you find podcasts. You can also find us on YouTube and on Instagram and TikTok. So You Want to Be a DM. Icarus is going to probably have a bout of try to figure out how to cure tinnitus over the next couple of days because obviously it's not great. But I'm super excited for next week.
I'm also Taylor again. Spunky Taylor, to be exact. I was playing Nova, and I hope she got a lot of followers, and Sarah got all her good sides of this battle.
Oh my gosh, that's so true. We absolutely simply must do that as well. Go ahead and make a persuasion check, Nova, with advantage because of spike growth alone. For no other reason than spike growth was so good.
Evan lost followers. He has -10 now.
25.
-5.
Why didn't you wear shoes?
So
Unfollow.
Wait, did you say persuasion or perception?
Persuasion.
Oh, that's a little bit higher. Math real quick. Sorry. I thought 27.
You gained 2,000 followers.
Whoa! Nice.
Popular.
Nice. I guess I'm like a goddess or whatever now.
I have a question. That is amazing. So, you're just doing that off of how much she rolls.
I'm rolling a D100 and multiplying it by
okay, gotcha.
what her persuasion checks are.
So good.
And
That's
I got
amazing.
an 88.
That's my girl.
That's amazing.
Rounded.
That is amazing.
Yes, as Nova gains a ton of followers, we must end this episode. And so thank you, gang, again for watching. We'll see you next time.
Because of who took my power.
Who took your power?
Let me get this straight. You and Neva coming back?
It's mostly dead and undead, actually. That's in the stuff.
Well, heck 'em.
No reason whatsoever. Just
mopping body parts off the ship.
Buff now? That's cool.
And as you walk inside, an artificial thunderstorm begins.
I get it. Your heart is in the right place.
I'm not supposed to be out of containment.
We're sharing rooms later, so if you want me to punch him on your behalf, I'll still do it.
Pina Coladaville.
Triple deep. Make sure it's got every sauce you got. I want to taste everything. You hear me?
One of its eyes is clouded over and white.
I'm about to do a motherfucking backflip.
Oh no! Wait, the Kairos thoughts?